Welcome back to the Supercar Connection podcast.
It's crazy in California, you get like rewarded, right, when you steal.
Back in the stew, as you said.
Back in the stew.
How do you deal with the mileage blocker stuff today?
We won't buy a Lamborghini unless it goes to the store first.
Their attorney messaged me and was like, "Hey, I'm going to sue you," and I was like, "Oh."
This episode is brought to you by Quality Collision Group. After an accident, it's not just your car that's thrown off track, it's your routine, your momentum, your focus. That's why I recommend taking your vehicle to a Quality Collision Group-owned shop. They are OEM-certified shops, use the exact parts and repair standards your car was built with. No shortcuts, no guesswork, just confidence restored. When it matters most, trust the experts. Find your quality-approved shop today.
We could do a little formal intro for you.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Guys, we're back. Supercar Connection's back. We're in
whatever.
a different environment, as you guys can tell. Where are we at right now?
Earth Motor Cars, Carrollton, Texas.
Where?
Earth Motor Cars in Carrollton,
Texas?
A little north of Dallas.
We're in Dallas, Texas right now.
Dallas, Texas.
We're at Earth Motor Cars, where they slang some of the hottest inventory possible. We're sitting down with...
Alex Cortese,
What's the IG handle?
Moving Merch,
The actual IG handle?
Crossroad. I got like 10 more to go through if you just keep asking. Like, yeah.
And of course, we have Ecom. Everybody here knows Ecom, so you don't need a formalized intro.
Hi.
Section 8 Slayer.
Another guest appearance.
I need a Bugatti now.
Yeah. Come on, let's run it.
Kevin loves a four-person podcast.
It's way more fun.
Yeah.
Because me and Alex do a podcast every day. It's just,
Not filmed.
yeah.
It can't be filmed.
Yeah,
or
we
else-
prefer
Yeah,
not
it won't
to
be
film
filmed.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny though. Every time you've been on the show, it has been a four-person thing. I'm just
Yeah.
realizing that you haven't had a solo episode.
I don't want to fucking talk to you.
2/3 of our four-person podcast have been with
It's
Kevin.
literally been with him.
Do you guys always just do one guest?
Yeah, most of the time.
Just because it's better for more content?
In a sense too, but it's also to like highlight the guest individually, give them their time to talk a little bit and stuff like that.
And most of the time, they don't ask.
Yeah. No, but we don't ask them to be on the podcast, and they're like, "Hey, can I bring like a really cool friend of mine just to sit here and help talk with me?"
Well, I didn't ask to bring him. He was going to be here anyway.
Okay, that's fair.
Right.
That's very fair.
You literally put us all in a group message together.
Well, no, because we were going to do the podcast. I put us in a GC because I was like, we're all going to, we're all hang out, talk a little bit. I didn't think we were going to just all come together as a little foursome podcast right now. I'm
like
down
it.
for it though. I'm
I
completely
like it.
down for it because we're going to have some very hot discussions right now. Like, what's the current inventory right now you have at the crib right now? Give me the rundown of cars.
I bought two last week. That was a 2025 G63. What else? The 812 GTS. And then I have the fully exposed carbon McLaren 765.
One of
LT
one,
Spider.
$1.5 billion. You should put a sticker on it that says Ecom.
1.5 million.
What's the
Prototype.
actual market on those cars right now?
Like 700 to 800, depending on the miles.
100%.
Actually?
Yeah. They just sold a, I don't know, I didn't even think I sent it to you. It was your exact car, exact car, but like 700 miles on it, which I think is silly on a 765. It doesn't need 700 miles.
Sold it for 715, I think.
Yeah.
That low-key would scare me, 700 miles on
Yeah.
that car.
Yeah, it depends. It does for a lot of people.
On a McLaren specifically.
Yeah.
I bought mine with 400, and I didn't bring it above 5,000 RPMs until I hit 1,000 miles.
Yeah. And that's why
You could tame yourself like that? There's no way I could control myself.
Because
like that, bro.
I've bought that car before with low miles, so I know what happens. All the seals break.
Yeah.
And then you have to bring it in and get the rear main seal replaced, which
That's
takes a month and a half.
cooked.
Yeah.
But that's a 765 problem only, or that's like a universal that platform?
Any car that sits for
Totally
6
universal.
months.
is
Yeah.
cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Like even something like this, like Porsche is obviously like one of the most reliable brands, but it's the same thing. Like that you run into the same issues with seals and whatnot too.
Why do you think it's so reliable?
Because it's a 911. I mean, there's not another car, truthfully, that's from 2006, 2007 that is still $70,000, $80,000 that runs no problem. Realistically, name a
trying to think
McLaren.
of something that can
Name a
match
McLaren, like a
The Corvette, bro.
No,
Yeah.
I know. Then he said the 70 part, and I was like, damn, he got me.
Yeah, you know what I
He
mean.
got
Like
me.
that's the thing.
He
is
boxed
like,
me out perfectly. with that
They're
one.
solid cars, and that market's going up. I mean, you have 993s, 964s, 70,000, 80,000 miles that are $200,000 now, depending on what they are. The
Yeah,
certain
that's pretty
spec.
wild.
but they're collector pieces. The miles matter to a certain degree, but people just don't care.
As long as it's clean.
It's a cult following, bro.
It is.
It doesn't make any sense to me, bro.
It is. But the resell on them too, that's the real that's one of the reasons that I'm Porsche's my favorite brand. It's Porsche then Ferrari.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
And so that's why I have that and the GT3, but it's the 5 years in a row, the 911 and the 718 Cayman are always in the top 5 slowest depreciating sports cars.
So
always.
you have yours because they don't depreciate?
That's one of the reasons. It's one of the reasons.
What are the reasons why?
Well, because it's cloud. I mean, you pull up in the 3 RS, you're like, y'all looking.
It's really not, though. The only people that know the difference between a Boxster and a GT4 RS paint to sample is probably 8% of the population.
You think 8? I think that's kind of high, honestly.
That's why he got the 3
I like
RS.
sub 5, yeah.
The only reason
Big
I'm
Wang.
saying it's 8 now is because the past 3 years you have, fucking TikTokers like this guy that.
Nah, dude, I can't. I'm against those allegations.
What, that you're a TikToker?
No. That I have like a TikTok car. This is how I always move, bro. How I always move with stuff like this is like, would I still make this decision if I was the only person in the world?
And
right?
the answer is no.
Yes,
It's not,
it totally
bro,
is.
There's no, you
Totally.
cannot tell me if that car
Absolutely.
didn't have its aura crap that it has, you'd buy it still.
I'd still get it.
Because how has life changed since the 3 RS?
Man, I mean, the woman, man, the fucking. It actually doesn't. The attention that you get in this, because it's funny, because I have the Miami Blue GT3 too. And that's where I agree with your point.
Miami Blue.
Miami Blue?
bucket seat. That's where I agree with Kevin's point of like people can't really tell the difference. When you have that car looks like a fucking spaceship. You know what I mean?
It does look pretty
That's when
impressive.
people are like, damn, what the fuck is that thing? But the Miami Blue GT3 is a $200,000 car because of the transmission and the spec. And it's just, I mean, people just don't know.
I genuinely think if you brought the GT3 and the 3 RS next to each other and asked people which one's more expensive, they would probably choose the GT3.
You
Only
think
because
so?
it's blue.
Just because it's blue?
Yeah.
Even though the wing is 8 times larger?
Yeah.
No.
Size doesn't matter?
The red kind of kills the vibe. I think the red wheels would devalue it a little bit.
You think so? People
From the average
Yeah.
person perspective, because
Yeah.
what other cars do you see a red wheel on?
Yeah. Do you know why they did it like that?
Why?
So when they first came out in 23, these are like the colorways. That was like one of the launch colors. It was like it was paying like a tribute to the 996 3 RS and the 997 3 RS, which also has white with red wheels. And then they came out with the tribute to the Carrera, I think the 3.6 or the 3.8 with the white and the green. And then, so that's what they all do with those. So I was going to change that one, the spec of that one, to like the 997 3 RS with the Weiss gold wheels and then the gold checkered flag on the side, which would be pretty
That'd be
badass,
pretty
I
cool.
think.
The 997, that's the one that's the manual version is the one selling for like
The 4.0.
The 4.0. Not the
Yeah, those are
3.8.
crazy.
They're still fucking 300,000, 400,000.
The 3.8s are?
Yeah, but the 4.0s are $1 million plus.
Manual.
Yeah, $1 million plus.
I like
How
the
much-
gray black spec.
How much did you buy that one for?
That one was like 350, 360.
Oh, shit, that's cheap.
You had a good deal on it then.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, can we?
Bro, he's
talk
the
about
plug.
I know he is the plug. He's the plug's plug at this point.
Plug's plug.
I don't understand the markup and why they still hold.
Because
But how long has that car been marked up for now?
Since it came out?
Yeah, like think about it.
End
You know
of
my-
22.
Yeah.
Like think about it. That car's held markup for literally 3.5 years.
well,
now.
my
Yeah.
2018 GT3, my window sticker is 145, and I declined an offer before pulling it from selling it for 209, and I put 7,000 more miles on that car. My blue one has 18,000 miles now, and it's still that much over. I mean, the market on the cars, that's why I try to play my cards right with them. These are going to keep going down, but these are going to level out to a certain point, and then they're going to get bought back up. It's the same thing that happened with the 812s. The 812s are going to go up in value because they got to a level 350, 360 for that fucking car.
Dude, they dropped down to like 305.
Bro, I got my
fucking
812 for a
day.
good deal.
Yeah.
That was partly why I was
What-
looking at it. I was
Well,
like,
yeah, I can
Bro, what
understand
cooked
yours,
rental
yeah.
car was 305?
what was your question? Sorry, what was your question?
I said, what?
I was
Must
gonna
have
hate
been the
for
wind.
Yeah.
Who said that?
I have a Porsche spec 812, everybody. You guys don't know that.
Yeah, I asked what cooked rental spec was 305. His?
No,
I mean, you
dude, mine's
probably-
not that cooked,
You
bro.
probably
Mine's
get
mine's
his.
all right.
It's like 312 probably.
It is not 312.
Because what is your car is red? That's free. It's got what, black interior?
Dude,
free.
Let me read you this comment somebody left on somebody else's post. So this guy had a guards red Porsche, and this guy comments, of course, no profile. Do you buy the worst color option on your cars to get a discount, or just bad taste? Guards red, laughing emoji. Dude, these people are just awful.
Bro, what's wrong with guards red?
I'm not a big guards red guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Red in general, or just guards red?
It's just guards red. Like on
Is that a Porsche color?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the Ferraris, I think they're beautiful.
Like that 3RS?
Yeah.
Guards red.
That is guards red.
I actually like that color. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's
Not
what I'm
bad.
saying.
It's
It's not
nice.
bad.
It's just not. It wouldn't be my first pick. Neither is white. I actually really hate white cars.
Really?
In fact, I cannot. I hate white cars. Hate them. Unless it's like a Lamborghini balloon white where they have the metallic. But Porsche, the majority of the Porsche color palette is like a flat paint. There's no metallic or pearlescent in it. So the white, the red, none of it has like a glimmer when you look at it.
That's
You know
true.
what I mean? And that's
Well,
why.
I think everything is like spec now. Because
Yeah.
like so many people have, I mean, not so many people, but especially in the
Amongst
social
the world.
Yeah. Like people have supercars. So like, you know, if you have an STO and it's fucking white with
Yeah.
white accents, a half a carbon piece on it with black interior.
Yeah.
As someone who buys those cars, you're like, that's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the big reason why everyone does all these like aftermarket kits and stuff like that, because they're trying to differentiate themselves a little bit.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why.
It's also kind of sad just when you sit in it. Like the interior of like a base spec Huracan
Yeah.
is kind of sad.
Oh damn, he's got a top hat on. I fuck with that heavy, yo. You want a Raptor R, sir?
I like how the dealership's closed and we left the gate open so people are out here shopping.
Hey, we're slanging deals on a Sunday here
come
on
on
Earth,
now.
baby.
We're never not working,
Can I sell cars here?
dude. Of course, come on, let's go.
What would be the starter package? I gotta get a new TikTok account.
You gotta
I gotta
get.
post 10 videos a day.
You got a Louis belt?
No, bro.
Oh yeah, nah. You're
I'm chopped, bro. I
gonna make
can't.
the cut, brother.
I can't do it, bro. I can't.
That's all right.
I can't do it. What do you guys think is the best car to get into right now? I'm not gonna get
At what price point?
Let's do
From a resale perspective or just overall car?
resale perspective. Let's do anything under. Let's do under 750.
That's a big number.
It is.
Fucking
Yeah, I know that.
You want to tell you the truth?
My boy knows game, so I want to hear his game.
One of these, a 2RS, if you can find a right spec. Like what Kevin was saying, the spec is unbelievable. Like how much it differentiates the prices. If this was white, if this was GT silver, if this was red, probably $30,000-$40,000 less.
Well, if that was British Racing green with
Seven-
tan interior, that'd be $900,000.
100%.
And yellow
Yeah.
accents on the side.
100%.
Gets
What
crashed
makes
by
this
a
one so
golfer.
special?
Just why so it's just the only thing it's missing is the OEM mag wheels, but it's bucket. The main things you look for is YSAC color, mag wheels or not, front lift, and then buckets, and that's pretty much it.
Does the same rule apply for all GT3s?
For the majority of them, yes. Realistically, on like a 991.2 manual transmission, you're looking at a $10,000 to $15,000 price increase, no matter what. I'm talking. There was one that just sold that was white, which is not a desirable color. 2 accidents, but it was manual transmission. It sold for $195
With 2 accidents?
with 2 accidents on it.
Minors at least?
Yes, 2 minor damages. Yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
See, that's the part that gets me, bro. I just don't understand the Porsche cult that just eats these things alive, bro. It just
it'll
doesn't make
never
sense
go
to me.
away.
So if you're going and buying like a 991 where 60% of the cars are white,
Yeah.
does it really matter that much? Or
It depends on how good of a deal, because some people just don't care realistically. And I mean, when you get to, if you're not spec shopping, then you're probably deal shopping, and that's just like the reality of it. Like, hey, you waited how long to get an 812 for the right spec?
I think we started looking in February.
Yeah. And
Actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, no, we did. Because when I got mine, you were like, I'm still trying to find the right spec on it.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're just like in a hurry for it, I would
Correct.
rather, because there was 2 other ones that I liked, and one was Grigio Scuro, which was my SF90 color, which
Yeah.
I love, and it had tan interior, which good for me. And then the other one was the one that your dad found, British Racing Green with the tan interior, which I also liked, but I wanted that car for $560,
Yeah.
and he stopped at $580, and I was like, I'm not coming up. And then
Even though at 580, I think it's still.
he
makes
started at
sense.
610,
Yeah.
and then every month he would like come down a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's still for sale.
could have sold it.
I know.
Yeah.
But you're happy with your decision on your GTS.
I got mine for $550.
Did you really?
Yeah,
That's a good
GTS,
price on
yeah,
that, dude.
100%.
For real.
How many miles?
It had
40,000.
Yeah, 406,000.
Yeah.
It had, when I bought it, was 4,900, but he put like another 200 on it, so like 5,100.
Damn, that's not a bad deal at all.
Which
for a GTS.
I also wanted something with miles because I drive it, so
Right.
you want the depreciation factor to be a little bit higher.
Or
But
100%.
4,900 miles, bro. That's not that many miles on that car.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah,
that means
that's
it
like-
was driven, but not driven like fucking
Excessively,
crazy.
yeah. Like how it's not going to be driven how you're going to drive it.
Yeah.
Bro, you don't really push your shit though. I've seen the way you drive. You baby cars.
I treat my stuff very nicely. Like I always say, like if you buy a car from me, it's unless you're fucking Sam Millsap, guy's a retard. But so for him, he bought my car and literally 2 days later, fucking check engine light, fuel pump, curb the wheel, crack the wheel, like every single thing that could go wrong. And he was like, bro, fucking sold it to me this way. He literally drove it 2 days before, not a single fucking light on in that car.
Fuel pump went bad on that thing?
And I think, and then you guys put a new fuel pump in it, and I think it needed to get retuned because it wasn't, because it had the VF on it, so it needed to get retuned for that fuel pump.
You know what I wanted to ask you? You still think that's still like the best car possible? STO supercharged? Because last time we did this, you were like high on it. You were like, it's the best car possible. And I was like, bro, I don't really know. But please, thank you.
An STO is a piece of shit by itself, and I'll die on that hill. I think that's a 3-car by itself. Bigger tires, because they don't grip. The stock tires, 305s, they're shit.
Yeah.
So you put
305s. That's
bro.
the stock width.
Yeah. So
305s?
yeah. So put
Bro, I thought my
Rear-wheel
car's
drive
fast,
car,
bro.
by the way.
Yeah.
That's what we have to remember.
Bro,
Yeah.
the 812 stock had 315s. I learned the hard way on
Yeah.
that one, bro.
So when I first supercharged it, I still had stock wheels on it. And when you launch, you spin halfway through fourth
Yeah.
with the stock tires. So just
there's
constant.
no way you spin all the way to 4.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. 100%.
Yeah.
It literally is like ice skating with that fucking car.
Bro, that's
so then I
not
put
usable.
315 Cup 2s, which is the biggest size that it would hold without like hitting. And then you catch about halfway through second.
Yeah.
Okay, makes it a lot better then. Because with the supercharger, what kind of power numbers is it putting down? Because they do,
like
if VF does
800,
relatively conservative.
Huh?
800 something?
I think it was 850.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
VF doesn't go too crazy. They know the balance. Because you
Yeah.
can push 1,000 like crazy with that build, but they're like, no, let's keep it mellow, let's keep it chill.
Yeah, I think
right
it
in
was,
that middle range.
It's the torque that you feel. The torque increase was like 60%.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Which anyone makes a driving experience on those cars.
Yeah.
But one thing that confused me on that car specifically is I have two things to say, right? So does VF, and there's no hate to VF, but why does VF not include a upgraded high pressure fuel pump from factory with the supercharged kit? And I understand that they're capable of that, but if you ever see the main issue on these supercharged cars, whether it's just a regular Huracan or whatever it is like people run into the fuel issue problems because it's just not able to pump as fast as the car is warranted. So you have this, how much is that kit? That kit's what, 25, 30,000?
The supercharger?
Yeah, is it more?
50.
Yeah,
Okay.
more.
Why are we not putting in and making it $1,000, $2,000 more an upgraded high pressure fuel pump? You know what I mean? And you can even keep the stock rails on the car, but it just doesn't make sense in my opinion. But my hot take of the day is that the Performante is a better car than the STO.
I don't think that's a hot take. I'm low-key right on line with you.
I
Pretty
think
solid take.
stock for stock, yeah. You can't really supercharge the perfs though.
Yeah.
Bro.
They have way more problems.
You think so?
Yes.
That might be valid, but we've driven a supercharged perf. Dude, that car
Yeah.
is mint.
It was
car's
awesome.
perfect.
Well, I remember when I did a comparison. Sam used to have a red Performante. He traded it in for Kevin's STO. I drove the Performante and then I drove the STO, and I was like, I like the Performante more. And that's when you could be. That's the whole thing is like, and a lot of people disagree with that. It's one, you have to really drive both of them to be able to make that claim. But two, you have to put the hype aside and actually experience it and not have a bias realistically.
Well, the STO has a way better body style.
100%. The vents in the back are absolutely insane. But I just think a rear-wheel drive car with that much power is difficult, bro.
Well, you have two
No, it's
Porsches.
not,
so you're
bro.
not-
No, it's not.
Fucking God.
It's
Bro's
not
got-
that. It's not that difficult.
It
Yeah,
is
bro.
fucking
You
God.
just don't like power. You're scared
I
of
love
power.
no,
That's your
never,
problem.
absolutely
Yeah,
not.
that's all it is.
base model Porsches.
Dude, I'll make anybody
Things make
in
what
here-
400 wheel,
This
maybe
fucking
if you're
guy,
lucky.
yo. Dude, I'll make anybody.
Bro,
in
my
here-
812 does 800 wheel,
This
and it's
fucking
rear wheel
guy.
drive, and I love driving that thing.
I'm not. I agree, and I understand that, but I just think that if you had a Performante versus an STO, and they're both making the same power, the Performante is a more enjoyable.
No, I
ride.
agree with you.
know
The
what I mean?
interiors on the perfs are literally the perfect Huracan
Yeah.
interior.
Yeah.
There's nothing more beautiful than a perf interior.
Yeah.
Forged carbon, Alcantara everywhere. If you guys haven't seen it, please look it up. It is the most beautiful interior
Isn't
possible.
forged carbon literally just unweaved carbon that
Yes.
they put a sealant over?
Yeah.
It's literally way cheaper for them. I honestly hate the fuck out that they do that.
Out of that, they make the forged carbon?
Yeah, because
well, it's
it's way
uneducated people
cheaper.
don't know.
It's way cheaper.
People see it and they go, you don't see this that often. This has got to be
Yeah.
rare.
Well,
No,
Lambo
it's
developed
simpler.
it. So they like
Yeah.
basically invented forged carbon.
Well, that's why you see
got
in the
lazy.
structure when you lift the doors on McLaren, when you lift the doors on, and you have the actual, the 4x4 weaved carbon, but then you have the tub. It's
tub's
forged carbon. But people don't understand the difference that, like, people do a lot of carbon fiber accent mods to their car. It's not weight reduction. It really isn't, because and true functional carbon is dry carbon. That's what it's meant for. Then you put your clear coat over it to make it glossy. It's weight. You're adding weight to it. That's why on the 3RS under the hood where the carbon is, it's dry carbon. There's no gloss to it because it's pure. It's just function.
Well, you
right?
need all the weight you can because that car's got no horsepower.
Yeah, well, to say, bro, you need it.
Was that a
You really think they did that
cylinder?
to be functional
Yeah.
or to save?
Well, that's why they-
No. It's just to. I really do think it's functional.
You're
You look
really
at
that
the-
brainwashed, bro. That is absolutely crazy.
Look at all the cup cars. I want you to do some research.
He came so ready for this.
Look at all the
Pulls
cup
up a
cars.
link.
Look at all the
He's like, I
Porsche.
brought my notes.
Yeah. Hang on, wait. This says. Oh yeah, wait. By the way,
That's
just
one
bring
of
up
the
his like
reasons-
criminal record. I'm
that's
like,
one-
yeah, fucking guy.
For those cars, they put like the plastic in the front for the track, right? So you don't have to like replace expensive carbon.
That's 100% correct. It's literally 100% correct.
Yeah.
And that's why there's so much plastic on that car. It's meant to be, and the same thing applies on the GT500 front lips. They're all these like track-made cars, these ready-made cars. If you fuck something up, it's easy to fix, and and that's why they did it. And does it look the greatest? No, not really, but it does have a function.
No, it's functional, bro. That's
function
exactly
and
why
purpose.
I got my 812 spec the way I got it.
Yeah.
So I was like, why do I want all this expensive carbon on the outside? I said, that's
Well,
unreasonable.
And Porsche owners are brainless as fuck. They'll buy whatever.
They literally, whatever
Porsche-
they put out, they'll just purchase
Yeah,
it.
they'll mark
blindly,
that shit
bro.
up 400,000. They're like, oh, we put this new plastic arrow on it, extra $97,000 option. He's like, fuck yeah, dude.
You
That's the
bill me
thing-
out.
That's the thing that I don't understand, bro. That the brand, everything gets marked up and people still eat it alive and eat it alive. And
They're
eat
doing
it
another
alive.
price increase next year.
Are they actually?
Yeah.
Another one? Bro, it's already got. What we have this. We talk about this all the time. The base 911 is what starting price? The base.
130.
Bro, that is.
It's more than that now.
Do you know how ridiculous that is?
And I agree with you. And they just came out with the 992.2 GT3 that has a fucking YSAC package, which that car never had a YSAC package. That should be saved for the RS car, and I'll die on that hill. But
You should.
Seriously,
Yeah.
I just got sent one yesterday. 2026 GT3, okay, YSAC package, $291 MSRP. That MSRP is higher than that car's MSRP in 2023, and the only option I'm missing on that car is if I wanted to do paint to sample or if I wanted the 3D design buckets. That is literally the inserts. That is the only options I'm missing. That car's MSRP in 2025 would be $335, and then you're telling me a 2026 GT3 is $291 MSRP? It's crazy.
Well, people will buy them, so why wouldn't they? Honestly,
I made
like,
an offer on it. I offered him $340, and he said no.
You offered him
I offered
340
him
and he said no?
I offered him $340.
Nah,
he said
bro, I
no.
can't do this Porsche crap anymore, bro. That is
340.
absolutely ridiculous.
Where are the ST prices going?
Down.
Like how far?
They're probably gonna. I think they'll level out at 600 to 650.
That's not that big of a drop.
Well, dude, some of them were selling for 800,000
Yeah,
and
that's true.
stuff. You know what I mean?
Off
it's
the
a
rip,
fast
that's how
drop.
it goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, they seem like they're
That's
kind
what
of
Nick
plummeting.
has. Nick has
Yeah.
an ST, right?
Yeah, but Nick's is spec'd really well. A lot of the people did the Heritage Edition ones with the numbers on the side sell for a lot more than the non-Heritage Edition ones. But yeah, the MSRP on those is about $330, $340 as well.
But you're buying that only if you're just a rich old white dude who just collects that shit.
Yes.
Dude, I mean, they're,
You have to.
If you think about it, dude, it's a manual GT3 RS touring is what that car is. It's a 3RS motor in it. It's
You got to
manual.
explain to him exactly
Yeah, I
what
don't
that means.
speak stupid. So
Think of my car with no wing and a manual transmission. That's what the ST is.
and people are paying $700K for that.
Yeah.
Idiots.
So the wing isn't that the whole point to make it look cool?
People want the touring. It's just a sleeper car.
But what does the
it is.
touring do? What is the touring?
You can get it in a manual.
Yeah.
That's the only thing the touring does is the fact that it's
and you don't have a
manual?
wing. It's just a low profile GT3 is what it is.
So basically, they saved money spec'ing the car, and then they charge you triple the price. That's how it works.
That's why it's mostly old men buying it.
Yeah.
So there's no power increase.
It's just, it's from a regular GT3. It's a 3RS motor.
3RS.
Yeah.
I like how this guy's like, so what's the
Without a wing.
horsepower?
Yeah, I was
the
like-
horsepower, though.
Well, give me something. All we're talking about, the reason there's a $400K difference is solely the transmission, is what you're basically telling me right now, and the no wing factor.
And
And the limited
supply and
build.
The
demand.
limit,
Yeah.
that part I
Yeah.
do understand, but the transmission part, it just.
But we have to
speak
get
rare?
into this.
Huh?
Is
You speak rarity?
I don't speak rarity, no.
Oh, no.
Look,
This
you
is
see
a-
my 812 spec?
Have
I
you seen
don't,
that
speak,
shit?
I don't speak rarity.
This is an economics thing, though. That's what a lot of people forget. This is.
Oh, we're talking about economics
It's
right now?
supply and demand, right? And it's
Correct.
like just because I don't think the 997 3RS 4.0 is worth $1 million, but I have to look at it from the dealer perspective. If people are paying this, then people are paying it, and in my opinion, doesn't fucking matter because they're selling. You know what I mean?
You're 100% right.
Yeah.
It's not a matter. So, okay, there's two sides of that equation.
Yeah.
The supply and the demand. What I don't understand is the demand aspect of it.
Yeah.
I get they're doing it on purpose.
Sure.
I get that. But why is the demand for those cars so crazy? Because it's usable and it's reliable. That's the only two things.
That's
Same
it.
thing with the Pista, bro.
Dude. I don't.
But they don't even hardly drive it.
The
That's what I'm saying.
Pista market is making me angry, bro.
Pistas are a 550 to 650 car.
All day long.
All day.
All day long.
It's
Well,
if-
when
if
somebody
you-
controls the market, the price does whatever it does.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's what Cario did. They fucking bought them all
can-
up.
Completely
Thank you,
controls.
Kevin.
He completely.
That's why I
controls
love
the
having him
market.
on the show. That's the thing. What do they have? More Pistas than all Ferrari dealers across the world
When
do?
I talked to him a couple months ago, he had 18.
Yeah.
18? I heard it was like up to like 25.
18 out of probably like 24 listed.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous,
And
bro.
then the spiders are $1 million.
The spiders are for $1 million. It's
$1 million.
crazy.
Because last time I checked for spiders, of all the ones for sale, just like publicly listed on Auto Trader, only one of them wasn't there.
Yeah.
Out of the spider market?
Yeah, there was one listed for $950 at some random dealership. They had literally every other spider.
I mean, it's smart. You buy them all up, and then
Yeah.
you charge whatever you want.
yeah.
You control the market. That's the
Yeah.
true definition of supply.
Because
and demand right there.
every other dealership will see 90% of them are listed at this, so I'm going to do that
Right,
too.
I can sell $950.
Yeah.
Easily.
So how do you buy a car that's like free, like the ST, that's kind of free falling to
Yeah.
whatever its baseline is going to be?
Yeah.
How do you buy a car like that knowing the value's going to be dropping while you're holding it?
I mean, you have to remember, these are people, bro. These are, and I asked that question too. I even asked the question with the Raptor R Hennessy's that are $230,000, $40,000. The people that are buying these make an unfathomable amount of money sometimes. And like, for example, like Buddy Boy over here makes stupid money as well. But some of these guys are just like, it's like sickening. You know what I mean? It's like, holy fuck. To where it doesn't really matter. And again, I don't think it's worth $700,000, but from my perspective, if people are paying it, I'm gonna try to buy one and I'm gonna try to sell one and make money on it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So
Well, I mean, if you're going to get a Pista, if you want it just for like, I understand it, the collector side of it, but from a driving perspective, if you're not a fucking track star doing
Nobody's a track star.
No, a Pista versus an F8, no difference.
You're not a runner or a track star?
I'm not a runner nor a track star. Do I look like a runner? Do I look like someone that does that?
If you clip that 100%, some fucking 60-plus-year-old white guy is gonna be like, bro, I have both. It's fucking not even close. Shut the fuck up. They're almost exactly the same. I've driven both, like 500-plus miles on each.
The
I
Pista
also
and what?
think
And the F8.
I think
Really?
the Pista does drive better than the F8, to be honest with you.
Really?
The F8 was disappointing for me, to be honest with you. I guess I was expecting more power. I was expecting a little bit more pull. It didn't do it. I actually
That's
liked
crazy.
the Pista
There's like a
responsive more
15
so.
horsepower difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was expecting just a little bit more. That's it.
And you felt that in the
No, I didn't feel it. That's what I'm
in
saying.
the Pista. You felt it?
I felt the Pista drove a lot better than the F8 did.
I think it's because it's lighter.
Probably.
F8's a great.
Oh, so
F8's
so
a
now lightness
fantastic car.
matters?
I'm not. When have I said it doesn't
Speaking
matter?
of weight, so the
When have I ever said
3RS
it
is
doesn't
actually.
Bro,
Have
that's-
you been honest question? Have you been in a GT car on a track or some like with somebody that knows how to fucking drive? Or what about
No
like
shot.
even back roads where somebody knows how to drive?
Yeah.
You were letting some random man drive you, like Little Miss Daisy or some
Dude,
shit.
I don't know. Hey, I've never been in one before. Can you take me for a spin down the street? Like
I understand, bro, but
that's the difference.
it's usable power.
Yeah. I agree. They're
get
not
it.
I wish they were
get
fast. I wish they were faster. You know what I mean? But like that's just it's truthfully it's not what they were designed for.
So that's what that's for. No,
That's fucking.
Those are fucking
2 RS.
Dude,
Yeah.
that car is just so like, dude, mind-boggling.
So
How
this
crazy
a car
is the
that
new
I
one going to
understand.
be?
I think it'll be pretty fucking crazy, but I think these are going to go up in value because the new ones are going to be hybrid turbos. And so what they've been doing on the new ones, on all the new turbo cars from Porsche, the Turbo S they just announced today. But the GTS, for example, they went to a single hybrid turbo instead of 2 regular turbos. And so that's why, and I just sold the GTS, they're badass, but I'm curious to see what they're going to do on the 2 RS to see if they're actually going to do a twin turbo car or a single hybrid, because the direction they're going, the turbos are now single hybrid. So
I don't understand why hybrids drop so much in value. SF90, Revuelto,
Yeah.
every other fucking car that's a hybrid. But every hypercar, like the trifecta,
yeah,
all hybrids.
yeah.
So why are those constantly going up $5 million a fucking year
Yeah.
versus
Rarity.
all the new shit that's
Rarity, exclusivity,
Yeah.
and then everything that's just, all the new supercars that are hybrid. They're still the technology is still relatively new for those cars. So the problems is what caused that depreciation.
Yeah.
When a
the
car's
SF90's
5
depreciation is the battery problem. That's the main hit that car
Yeah.
took.
I know I had one.
When a car's $500,000 or $600,000 and you want to drive it a lot, and then fixing the battery is $100,000 or $200,000,
Yep.
that hurts. When it's $5 million on a loft that you barely drive, and then you have to spend $100,000, $200,000 to replace the battery, it's 2-3% of the value.
Well, all the SF90s are pretty much all of them are still under warranty. They've only been out for fucking 4 years.
But what happens if your battery? How long is your car gonna sit at Ferrari if your battery gets fucked? You know what I mean?
For a couple months.
I almost had to replace mine because I let it die, and apparently you're supposed to charge them.
Yeah.
But they quoted me a month and a half because Ferrari doesn't keep parts anymore. They changed that, so they don't hold parts in the U.S. at all. So
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So whenever you need something now,
It's terrible.
sea freight's over here
Yeah.
for 28 days plus another 10 days for them to process it.
Yeah.
I waited 45 days for a windshield on a Pista
Yeah.
to come from
That's
Italy.
just ridiculous.
45 days for a windshield.
No one had that?
Nobody had that.
That's how these are too. So the 3 RSs are the same way. They have lightweight glass now on them, so the glass is thinner. I cracked my windshield from heat driving it on I was going 70 miles an hour, 0 impact, perfect split down the middle. The windshield was like 20 days out, but the glue they used was on national back order, and so
Sounds
they
about
couldn't
right.
replace my windshield.
Super glue.
Bro, they can. You just need the homie to come in.
I did. I had the homie
Swap,
come
bro.
do it, but I was trying to get it under warranty because it was
right.
under warranty, and then I had to come out of pocket to fix it.
How much was the out-of-pocket cost?
I had a glass warranty on it, so I ended up coming out of pocket $1,600.
Oh, that's not that bad.
But it was
Just
really,
go through insurance. It's free.
I didn't.
It's not free.
Ricky
Yes,
was.
it is. Here
Ricky,
it
It's
is.
not free. Here it is.
Yes. No deductible. No
Ricky
nothing.
was
For
like,
glass
hey,
claims here, it's
Yes.
free.
Yes.
Ricky was like, use it as a last resort because Ricky's hooked it up for me. I mean, he's hooked it up for you too. But at my age, like my insurance on the 3 RS is $300 a month.
How old are you?
23.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
So you're a young cat.
Yeah.
Not us like us old heads over here.
How old are
I
you?
respect it. 27?
Oh, you're fucking younger than me.
I am. Don't get it twisted, Pops. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. Unk.
I thought you were like 60.
He's unk status.
Yeah.
I look like I'm 40, but I'm not. I promise you, I'm not.
Dude, everyone always says that in all my videos. They're like, bro, you at least 50.
Yeah. Dude, they say that shit to me, and I'm like, dude, 30 makes sense. Fuck you for saying
Bro,
50.
grow a
you're-
beard, bro. Oh
You're
my
headed on
God.
my path, bro.
Dude, 100%.
You see? Have you looked at your hairline? It's
you-
going.
I had this-
You're headed my way,
Brother,
bro. I
you're telling
promise
me
you.
nothing new. I had a discussion with my mother last night, and I was like, listen, I tried fucking everything natural under the sun. I'm going on the finasteride minoxidil way pretty soon.
Bro, just let it go. I
I
promise you.
can't. I don't have the face. I asked a girl, and I was like,
I don't have the face
I was like, yo, listen, I need you to be real with me. Would I look good with the buzz cut? And she's like, well, and I was like, all right, that's all I needed to know. You didn't say yes
Bro, I
directly.
promise you would.
Dude, I
The
look
girl's
like a
name was
fucking
ChatGPT.
Yeah, dude. I do be. I talk to ChatGPT pretty often. It's pretty-
Upload a
So do
photo.
I.
How do I look with a buzz cut?
Yeah, yeah. You look great. Now tell me how you actually feel. Yeah, I don't know if it really works for your face shape. It's just, dude.
Bro, I lost my hair at 22. I was
Did
fully
you really?
bald 22. Yeah, bro.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't lose it. It was starting to go. Like I looked like Cam Casey type of vibe when I was 22. But then on my 22nd birthday, I was like, I'm not doing this whole. I'm gonna try to save it.
Yeah.
We're grown men at that point. I'm just gonna shave my head and
Really?
be bald. Yeah, bro.
Oh, he was nearly bald at 18.
Look good though, yeah.
The beard is what saves me.
Yeah.
If I didn't have a beard, I would look like this, and it would be bad. It would be bad, really bad. I would do turkey or something. But the fact that I have this helps me a little bit. So I mean, in your case, you can grow a beard though. I can see it.
Yeah, but I don't like how it makes my. I actually he gave me a shaving lesson the other day. Because usually I keep it down.
Well,
because
look,
it makes
no,
me look fat.
no homo. But he shaves it here, right? And I told him to shave it at the
bro.
jawline.
You have to use your jawline.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to make
Yeah.
it work, bro. Because
Yeah.
I'm fat, dude. I got a double, so
Yeah.
I have to make my beard line up with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
You'll get
you do it almost the same spot that I do, which
We'll
is
do
like
it.
right on the line.
Game respects game.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah. My beard connects at the top up here. Kevin's doesn't, so it's okay.
Connects at the top where?
Right here.
Does
I lined it up a little bit down today.
I don't do that.
No, you just get yours. Those are your natural lines.
Yeah.
How do we get on the topic of
Dude,
beards from 3RSs? What did 3RSs to beards?
Whenever I let my
You start talking about hairlines.
Whenever
Yours
I
is
let,
perfect.
Whenever I let my barber fucking line me up, everyone's like, "Bro, got a fucking beard transplant."
Yeah.
Because he does it perfect.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, it's called genetics, you
Yeah.
stupid fuck.
It's got good genes.
Bro, the
Where's
people
American Eagle?
on the internet amaze me, bro. We've been doing this for so long now, but the people on the internet still amaze me to this day. Comment sections with the things people say, bro, it's wild.
They're just miserable, bro. Like I used to let them get the comments get to me like when I first started because it was like an unreal amount of hate.
It's natural, bro.
Yeah,
It's natural.
but then you're just like, dude, it's like nobody. I'm big on it. Nobody in a better position than you would actually talk shit.
Never.
He fucks with me because he's my friend. You know what I mean? But it's different when you're a faceless profile with 6 followers talking shit. Like you mean that shit, but
It's deep inside you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's the only place they have the outlet for it, bro.
100%. And like I almost feel like I have like it like it sounds corny, but I almost have like this level of like sympathy for these people because I'm like, damn, like you're commenting this, like you have a sad life, bro.
No, bro, I agree with you.
You know what I
It's
mean?
a certain
You read the
degree-
comments, huh?
I read every single DM request. I read every single comment.
That's how I am.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. So anyone that you don't respond to now is gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
I know.
Read that
I know he saw this.
Yeah. Can I get a follow back?
Bro, that first initial like viral pop, that comment when you're like not expecting the hate and you start
Yeah.
reading it, like
Yeah.
when that happened to us, I was really reading it. He was like, bro's teeth, bro's hair, and everything else in between. I was like,
And then you got your
bro's
teeth
tribal
fixed,
tattoo.
and
I
it's
was
still
like,
bro's teeth,
it's still
bro's
bro's
hair.
teeth, bro. I can't win no matter what I do. Now I'm on the other
But
side.
I'll tell
of
you
it.
what's worse than the comments is you have to look at the people that are liking that person's comments because those people aren't brave enough to comment it, but they agree with the person. So if anybody comments hate, I see who liked it, and then I'm like, yeah, this makes sense. Like I could tell why. Like I'd hate myself if I was you too. You know what I mean?
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
You are too deep down the rabbit hole.
Dude, I'm fucking.
You're
dude.
deep.
Instagram's really
even-
exposing
It's 2 a.m. and you're looking at likes of hate comments,
Dude,
bro.
I'm
You're
like,
too deep.
I'm into it, bro. I get deep into like shit like this, bro.
How did you even get into the social media world?
I just was very consistent with it. Like I used to make like green screen Facebook Marketplace photos when I was videos when I was at school because I couldn't do content here. And so I was just posting 3 times a day, every single fucking day, every single day. And that's why people aren't successful is because they're not consistent. And every single fucking day. And then I came here. I made one video that's actually not up anymore. That was my first viral video. It was outside. And it was a video on it was a skit, and it was like the client that brings in their car that wants way too much money, and it was like a trade-in that we had, and it had like the Earth Motor Cars plate on it, and it was like this $19,000 Maserati Ghibli, and it was basically like, oh, but I got this, I owe $50,000, I want $50,000. It was just a joke like on the reality, but the logos were in the background, so like Earth Motor Cars, Lotus, all that stuff, and then that like blew up because my friend in the video was like, you don't want this thing's a panty dropper, and like that was inappropriate at the time because people didn't understand social media,
right?
Especially here because like the people that are managers or run places like this are always older, so they don't get it,
right?
And so that video had to go down, and then that gave me a little bit of a boost, and then I made my first viral video, which was a Terry video on a Hellcat, and that video I got 50,000 followers overnight, and after that it was just
50,000 follower game.
I remember like a week after you did that, your dad's like, or you told me that your dad was like, "Oh, I want you to stop."
Dude, I remember where I was when they called me that. It was like because it got posted on World Star.
Well, I called your dad and I was like, "Bro, you have to let him fucking just do it."
They literally and I'm not gonna like I completely.
You've known this dude since he was a sprout, huh?
Him?
Yeah.
Well, I knew his dad first, and then I met you because of your dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
What'd you think of him when you first met him?
He was at that point, and I told his dad this. I was like, honestly, now, because I was talking to your dad about like letting you like take over more shit.
Yeah.
And because it's pretty rare that you get not that my seal of approval means anything, but I'm very honest about my opinions. So, and I never, have anything that I'm gaining from giving them. So they're usually decent opinions. And I was like, honestly, what he is now versus when I met him, he was a fucking college kid, kept fucking up, was honestly a fucking idiot in college. Still a really nice guy. But what he is now...
Hey, I'll take it. I'm taking anything I can get here.
No, but now, honestly, like, he's matured so much. I genuinely think he's incredibly good at the car business. And I never give compliments. So fucking put this on a mug.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate you.
You guys won't make out right now.
The last time I said
got the
thank
camera,
you,
yo.
the last time I said thank you and sent a nice message, someone put it on a mug and gave it to everybody in the group message.
Yeah,
Bro,
you said
yes.
that. You said thank you. He said he shot us a text in a group chat. He's like, appreciate you guys for always hooking it up. And
Bro,
that was like, it's gratitude's like hard to. I don't want to say it's hard to get out of you, but like
It's hard to
He
get
just
out of
keeps it so real, bro. Like to the point where it's like, you know what I mean? Like you'll never know if you actually satisfy him until he says something. Even if because he doesn't show any excitement either.
Not at all.
Got the 812, he's like, yeah.
Yep.
And I was like, all right.
I don't think I've ever received a nice text message from him.
No, you probably never.
I've never received a nice thing to him. He's either talking shit on my hairline or my cars.
But that's how you know he likes you. That's how you know. That's how you know he likes you. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. He'll comment nice stuff about me on other people's stuff.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
never directly to me.
I would never say anything behind your back that I wouldn't say to your face.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So like I'm not into like the drama shit. Like when I'm, here talking shit on somebody, I would 100% say it to their face. I'll make it in a video. I don't care.
Absolutely.
But I'm only going to say that if I genuinely feel it. Like whenever I talk about a dealership that I hate or that like fucked me over or that does good business, it's not because they're hooking it up. It's not because of any other reason. It's they either did good in my eyes or they did bad. And I think that's why people trust my opinions, because I give them very directly.
Mm-hmm. They know you're going to speak the truth no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, I try to. I try not to be biased on things. Obviously, you're always going to have some sort of bias. Like, this guy didn't fucking wash my G63. He washed a black one.
Yeah, mixed them up on accident.
Wait, you didn't? When he picked this up, you didn't wash it?
I mean, it had what, fucking 30 miles on it?
Had 18.
Yeah, but so I thought he got a different one. So I was like, it was a matte black one, and I was like, yo, guys, get this fucking car ready.
Because you thought he had taste.
Yeah, dude.
And then he got the spec he got, and there's no taste in that spec.
Bro, black on black, that's free.
No, the one he got is pretty badass. But yeah, I did. We just detailed the wrong one, and I actually felt fucking. I sent you money. I don't know if you ever accepted.
Yeah, he sent me $60.
Yeah, so go get a detail.
Go get a little detail,
yeah,
little wash on
yeah.
it.
And I was like, yeah, because I mean, I don't know. I just don't like when the delivery of stuff isn't proper.
Well, customer experience is everything.
100%.
And
I'm
not one of those people, like, if it had no gas in it, because it didn't have any gas in it, they took it and filled it up. But
again, because we got the wrong one.
So
somebody's getting a full tank of gas, guys. If you want a black 25 G63 and you're in California, you've got 93 octane in it. So if you're in California, you can enjoy the extra 2 octane while you can. So,
but like genuinely, if they didn't wash it, it had no gas in it, and he didn't send me money, I would not care. Yeah. I would never talk shit. I would never, because I genuinely don't care. Like, that's a small thing to do. Like, if they gave it to me with 4 flat tires, then I'd be fucking pissed.
Right.
Yeah.
Something that's inconvenient for me to fix, then yes, I would care.
Yeah.
But they do really good business, especially for me. They hook me up on literally everything. So I would never care about something trivial like that.
Do you think the client experience is one of the things that makes Earth Motor Cars special?
100%. Yeah, I think that's what makes it. And like and there's a lot of other dealerships too that like it just depends. Like, they're not even, a lot of these guys aren't even big dealerships, for example, right? Like I'll give you an example. Limited Spec one in Florida, how they have they have cars and they do good business, but like how they have the interior of their dealership, all this stuff, it's all an experience, and like everything to the eye, you know what I mean? And that's one thing that I wish that I had more power to change here is like, I would do so much stuff different in here, even though it's pretty dope already. But like that's such a big thing too, is like the experience of walking in somewhere, even though the majority of our clients are not in Texas.
Well, bro, that's the biggest thing. Like, there's the online market, but
Yeah.
there's a dynamic to the dealership space that nobody talks about, like the emotional side when you walk into a dealership
Yeah.
and see what you already are biased that you want.
Yeah.
You see it, you get the emotional flow,
Yeah.
and then the experience overwhelms you.
Yeah.
You're leaving with the car.
100%.
You're trying to play a little hardball, but you'll
Yeah.
leave with the car.
100%.
Well, how much does Lotus control? Because being franchised is obviously different.
Yeah, so Lotus joined us so what Lotus did is, so Lotus basically went bankrupt, right? And then they got bought out, and then they didn't want to do their own brick and mortar stores, so they joined pretty much like really established pre-owned stores in different states. So that's why you'll see like any Lotus dealer, any franchise, it's connected to another, usually a high-end pre-owned store. So in Arizona, it was Lawrence Motorsport, which is now McLaren Scottsdale. In Vegas, it's, you got Vegas Auto Gallery, and then you have Naples and Florida. It's all these already established pre-owned dealers that they joined. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like they control an okay amount. I wouldn't say that they're over the top to a certain degree, because the cars have just been selling like crazy, and they're actually going back up, which sucks for us because they're harder to get.
Right.
The Amiras we had at one point, there was 15 just sitting here. Tariffs hit, sold out the next day.
Really?
Like that, huh?
Sold out the next day. Yep. And then they have an MSRP raise. Everybody has MSRP raises. So that the first edition MSRPs were like, you could spec one for like low 90s. Now it's like 114.
Wow.
It's crazy.
I don't know, Lotuses were moving like that.
Yeah. They're actually really freaking cool cars. They're really, really fun cars, especially the 4-cylinder one. The 4-cylinder is an AMG DCT car. It sounds like a GT4 RS when you're in it with the intakes and stuff. They're really, really neat cars. And honestly, for a brand new car, sports car, I don't think there's, and this is a total unbiased opinion. If you had 100,000, yeah, 115,000 for a brand new sports car with full warranty is a good deal, in my opinion.
I agree.
You know what I
That's
mean?
why-
The best
that's
deal?
why Corvette Z06.
Corvette's a sports car,
Yeah.
right?
No, the
You just-
Z06
we
is a
just said.
supercar. No.
You just said a brand new
No.
sports car.
I said super. I was going to say supercar for that price.
Oh,
I have to.
Okay?
I'm gonna
think about what the Corvette is. Think of what he just said, and then it's in the same price range.
sports car.
The
Supercar.
Z06 is a supercar.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
Be, I'm,
That's-
I'm gonna just
yes.
keep it. The Z06 is a supercar.
Well, how many do you
Let's
have in
talk about
inventory?
it. Let's just leave it.
but
Let's
hang
just
on,
leave
but
it out
then
right
we-
now. Let's talk. About it.
but then we
don't
need-
put that on him as bias, bro.
We got 18 of them in here. We need to fucking
But
sell them.
hang on. But now we have to get into what defines a supercar. Is it just rarity?
See, no, this is a perfect question because I think this thing has been changing recently.
So for me, and this is the same thing for
What's the ecom definition? Because that's the only thing that
hypercar
matters.
and supercar. So
Tells it like it is.
supercar for me is anything 200,000 plus MSRP.
Okay.
So 200,000 plus MSRP, 600 horsepower, and that's pretty much the only two that I go with. But honestly, for me, a lot of it's brand, like McLaren, Ferrari, Lamborghini. Those are the only supercar brands, and I don't like. Chevy is not a supercar brand. I do agree, like the ZL1, definitely a supercar, not a hypercar.
The what?
The ZR1.
ZR1, sorry, yeah, yeah,
We're not talking
yeah.
about Camaros.
Whatever.
The ZR1.
I don't watch any of
So
that
then,
shit.
what's a Ferrari Roma to you? Is supercar?
A bad decision.
Yeah.
You want to light money on fire? There you go.
I will agree. It's still a female supercar.
Bro, I can't with you, Kevin.
It's like
yeah, there's female, there's trans supercars, and there's masculine supercars.
it's like buying a Urus, right? Like no man buys a Urus, right? You
Yeah.
buy it for a chick,
Right.
right? No man owns that car.
I to a certain degree, I do agree with that because you just might as well get a Cullinan at that point.
Yeah,
I agree.
A Cullinan is a man's car.
I agree.
Yeah.
Do you think the Ferrari Roma is a good driving car?
I actually do think it's a good driving car.
Did I?
Really?
Tell me that.
I actually
You guys
do.
rented
Because this
one
comes
last
from the
time.
kid that likes Porsche. That's why, bro. That car. Okay, the
Dude,
Roma was trying to be a blend, and it does neither well.
Well, that's why it's a good female car.
No, I agree with that part,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
is it driving? No, it does not.
I think
actually
it's right
drive
for
well.
it's a for, but I think it's a. I don't think you get it. I don't think it's on the same spectrum as like the a 488 or anything like
No.
that.
No.
But it's also not the same price as one. The Roma,
more expensive.
Yeah, you think? No, I sold the Roma for fucking 199 grand.
Well, that's because they depreciate because no
Yeah,
one wants them. I'm
correct.
talking about MSRP.
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, I think I think if you're an attorney, if you're something like that, and you want to, hey, I got a fucking paycheck, but I don't want to drive.
812.
But what if you don't want? What if you don't want you don't need a 12-cylinder car? I mean, not a 12-cylinder car. What if you don't want to drive that every day or drive that on the weekends?
Bro, 812 is the most comfortable,
DBS.
available supercar in the world.
DBS or Roma?
DBS.
DBS.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bentley Continental or Roma?
Bentley Continental.
Yeah.
For the new ones?
The new ones are just
new ones,
filthy.
They're
just so filthy.
We were talking about this. You put a little exhaust on that
Dude,
thing.
they're fucking
So
things are
for
awesome.
attorney paycheck car, it's like the worst option, no?
Because it's still in that teeter. It depends. Like
It's the Persian doctor car is what it is. The Roma is.
That's
I
fair.
promise you.
That's the Continental, no?
I'd still
different
take a
sense.
Continental over it for sure. Yeah,
I would too.
agree.
I would too. That's more of like a dentist market
Yeah.
for the Bentley.
Otherwise, you get an SL if you don't quite got it like that.
It's true too. Which is
see
That's
them-
also a female car.
You see
too.
they came out with the SL Maybachs now?
bro.
No, I have not seen
so
that.
they're
Really?
fucking sick, dude.
Are they actually?
Dude,
They
the
are.
hood.
They are. They're clean.
Yeah.
They're clean.
The hood has
That
little
one gets
Maybach
approved.
logos all over it, and the fucking roof, the top, the soft top, has Maybach little emblems in it. It looks like a Louis Vuitton monogram as a top, but with Maybach
pretty-
logos.
that's
It's
pretty
fucking
hard.
sick.
Honestly, the SL was like the worst selling car they've ever done.
You know
So-
why?
Because they're fucking
It's like
shit.
200 grand.
Well, it realistically is because the soft top. It was a big fucking reason behind it. The previous gen and a hardtop SL63 is with low miles is going up in value. Like but they're just so good looking. They're such fucking good looking.
Well, look
I
at
agree.
Ferrari GTS, like on the 812.
Yeah.
So a normal 812 is 350 grand average.
Yeah.
A normal GTS, 550 grand.
Yeah.
So you're paying an extra 250,000 just for the fucking hardtop.
Yeah.
Now do that same thing on Lamborghini with the soft top.
Yep.
And you go from 180 to 182.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. The 2012 SL63 might be my favorite body.
Fucking just gnarly.
And you can get those for like 45
Yeah,
grand.
gnarly car. I mean, that's when they were doing the SL65s though too. That whole generation was just phenomenal. You know what I mean?
That's the best generation of cars.
Yeah, realistically.
You think so?
2012
Yeah, probably.
era.
Realistically, I mean, that's when you get 2014. You have your
Huracans.
and your trifecta though. You have your LaFerrari, you have your 918, and you have your P1. You know what I mean? That was like, and those cars were so ahead of the time. And going back to what you were saying earlier, the point is real. Is like, why are these hybrid cars so much more money than the SF90? I think part of it's because in 2014 a hybrid car was not a thing. It was
Not at
unheard
all.
of. So that was all new. That was like the pioneer to these cars.
Well, the SF90 was the first one to do it for supercars. Who else did it first?
The Honda NSX.
You took the words out of my
Acura
mouth.
NSX.
Acura NSX.
That actually people buy.
Right.
I mean, really, the SF90 was the first car to do it.
But I'm gonna be honest though too. I don't think there's a better car than for under 400,000.
Fuck
than
no.
an
For an
SF.
SF90? No.
No, fuck
Under
no.
400?
Under 400.
No.
I mean, they're
No.
just ridiculous.
I agree with you on
looking
that.
That was
cars.
the scariest car I've ever driven.
Yeah.
By far the scariest car I've ever driven.
They're just unbelievable.
And it's not because of the power, right? So, like, mine had upgraded turbos, tuned, catless, right? So
Yeah, yours was trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Every
so,
time you drove it.
You know, you're at like 1,080 wheel. Okay.
Yeah.
It's because when you spin, the back wheels are twin turbo V8 plus an electric motor, and the front are 2 electric motors, so they don't spin at the same rate. So as these are spinning in the back, these are pulling you into the direction of the spin. So normally you can correct it pretty easily on like the 765. On that, it's like 4 times as extreme. So once you start spinning, it just yanks you.
So you got to have ultimate driver mod to be able to handle that car.
That car, I'm surprised more people haven't fucking crashed those.
Yeah. They're fucking crazy cars.
I agree, because I think the most crashed car is probably an 812.
It's a 720.
G80 M3.
You think so? G80.
Oh, yes.
Come on, that's a layup. We're talking about actual cars here,
Yeah,
bro.
I think so.
And you
I
combine it with the
I
M4,
think
it's
a-
the
you're talking
numbers
about-
are
You're talking about
exponential.
rentals, like rentals that people have no experience driving. They get them for the first time. 720, 100%.
The 720, bro. The 720 is. We had a 720 here that was like 1,000 horsepower, and it was like, until we had a 765 with 1,000 plus horsepower. That car, like, it just. There's actually a photo of it like over here somewhere on the wall. It was just the. There's a certain point in these cars, like your SF90, you genuinely can't function. Like you turn into a vegetable. You're
It's
like
overstimulation.
Like
Yeah.
it's like, holy fuck, what the fuck's going on right now? And you can't even think. And that's how I felt the first time when I was in a Plaid as well when they first came out. You just can't think.
Warp speed.
dude. It's fucking crazy.
the Plaid honestly hurts. Like you feel it in your
Bro,
stomach.
it's ridiculous.
It's fucking crazy.
You driven a 750?
Yeah.
It's just wild.
Yeah. 750s are. I think
Stock.
they're badass. Yeah. I think
Stock.
they're badass
Like
cars.
that wild feeling is stock.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Imagine when they start tearing those cars
No?
up.
Am I lying?
Compared to a 765.
Compared to I agree.
Acceleration on the 750.
Well,
you feel that way more.
I got invited to some driving day because I guess Chase Bank did like a thing with McLaren, and so they
You
had
have
all
to have
this-
over 100 million net worth, by the way.
So you got to be a private bank company with black card.
Yeah,
I understand.
Yeah.
10 million, but not. That's what it is. And so they did an event at McLaren, whatever the fucking thing is right here, and they had a bunch of 750s. So I drove 2 of them. It was like whatever the fucking models are. I don't look at that shit. And it didn't feel as fast as the 765.
Really?
And the guy, they have to bring like a driver with you or whatever. Obviously I drove, but he has to be in the car. And I was like, because he knew who I was. Obviously I'm famous and shit.
You didn't sit on his lap?
He asked me to, but there's not enough room. But he said the same thing that I did, which is the 765, like the sound on the 765 way better because obviously newer years, so they have to make them way fucking quieter.
Yeah.
And the power just wasn't there. Like I gunned it getting onto the highway on a track, obviously. And so I got up to like 130. So I did like a 25 to 130 pull, and it just didn't feel the same.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel the
agree.
complete opposite, bro. I feel that 750 pull is way harder.
You
than
have a 765?
I don't have a 765.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
I've driven them before, and the pull is not as much. The 750 is that thing pulls, bro.
I mean, it's still a fucking McLaren. It's
Right.
like saying a 720 doesn't pull. They fucking pull.
The 765, you just feel the more rawness. I think that's what adds to it. The 750 is
could be
just
fair, too.
numb quickness. That's the problem. Because once you're there, you don't feel it.
What's the weight? Is there a weight difference between
I think
those two?
there's a little bit of a weight reduction, and
on the 65?
on the 50.
There's no way the 50 weighs less than the 65.
You want to look it up? I might be wrong. Let me look it up. I don't want to
Probably
misspeak.
wrong.
Let me see.
You're wrong frequently.
Let's see. Yeah, because obviously I'm
Because
always wrong, or else people wouldn't listen to us.
The
right?
downforce on the 65 is going to be way higher. I already know that. So you're probably going to have some quickness reduction because of the downforce.
And the suspension is stiffer.
Really?
I think so.
The suspension on the 765 is pretty fucking nice.
Smooth?
Yeah.
I haven't actually been in one, so I'm just making stuff up.
765 Spider is completely different, though, in my opinion, suspension-wise, than a 21 Coupe.
Really?
Driving a 22 Spider versus a 21, I think they're like night and day.
Well, I think the 22s are way better built than
Correct.
the 21s.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, there's a 15-pound difference.
Wow.
765 has it by 15 pounds lighter than the 750.
Yeah, that's what you feel right there.
What's
Kind of impressive.
what's the power? Hold on, let me look at the. That's actually crap. I honestly thought it was.
This
gonna be a
fucking
little
thing's
more.
heavy as fuck. It's way heavier than
Is
my
anyone
fucking...
feeling that weight on those corners?
Yeah.
So speaking of going back to the 3RS, I think that's partly why those cars are. I mean, the demand for them is so crazy is because Porsche's always stood on usable power. They're not playing the horsepower war that everybody else is playing.
Yeah.
So they're playing against it, they're like counter positioning themselves almost, and it's working because SF90 you can't even use it.
Yeah.
812 wants to kill you.
Yeah.
That car is so slow that it's actually an enjoyable car to drive.
Yeah.
That's what makes it like that.
You have 335s on your 812?
I have 325s on my 812.
Put 335s on
I have
it, dude.
21s right now. All around.
I do too.
You have 21s all around? You have a 335 on the back?
Those are 21s, 335.
Really?
You're
Yes.
20, 21. You're staggered, right?
Yeah, I'm staggered.
Oh,
20, 21.
Okay. I might have to
But
get a 335 then.
It makes a big difference.
Bro, even from 315 to 325 is minuscule, but I still feel the difference. Bro.
No, you 100% feel
Yeah,
difference.
bro.
Yeah.
I had a fun encounter with my 812 the other day. I don't know if you guys saw that video.
I
but
did see the video.
My little turbine rockets in the back.
The other day.
What was it?
In Mexico, you haven't seen this video? Do you follow me on social media?
Yeah.
He doesn't follow me on social media. I'll
Do
show
I
you.
follow? I follow you and Supercar Connection.
Do you?
I think
I'll show
so,
you
yeah.
now.
This is you on the highway. That, He started in...
I have ultimate driver mod, is what you don't understand.
Started in the far right lane and ended up very quickly in the left lane.
Oh, no, I did see that video. Okay,
saw the
okay.
video?
Yeah.
That
I was
thing-
like, who is this guy?
So-
And then you see the SCC stickers on the side of it, and I was like, oh, I think I know who that is.
I commented, I was like, when did this happen?
Yeah.
But it wasn't you driving. It was someone else videoing.
It was
you,
someone,
right?
yeah. I know,
okay.
I was the one taking the video.
Oh, no way. You weren't driving the car?
No,
Wait,
I wasn't driving the car.
I think I saw I saw you in it, though. Do you have a brother?
No, bro. No.
You don't have a twin brother? Oh.
It was actually Tate. Tate was driving it, so I was
Oh,
taking
okay,
the
He's
video.
another bald guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
Because what I understand allegedly what happened was the owner of the car tuned the car, and then it had to go to Miami because he was flying there next week. So he only got like 30 minutes after the tune. So he shipped it on a truck. When he got there, he kind of forgot that he tuned it. So they went to do rollers.
Oh, I see.
He was in third gear at like 60 miles an hour at like. I think I was maybe like 5,000 RPM.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have downshifted. I downshifted and I clicked to like 7, and then I gunned it right when I downshifted, and the torque of my car, it just.
The 335s will help a lot with that.
I need it. It's bad, bro.
The difference, like especially higher RPMs, when you smash it, makes a huge fucking difference.
That car actually being able to grip makes it, in my opinion, like the best supercar right now.
Yeah.
Comfortable,
it's
V12, that pitch, because here's the one thing.
I agree.
Aventador to 812, Aventador has its own sound. It's absolutely ridiculous, but the 812 has a pitch level when you right before you get to that 9,000 red line that the Aventadors don't have that like makes the difference for me. When I'm driving it and I shift right at 9, there's like a blazing like little punch sound that it gives. That experience is top tier for me.
Yeah.
You don't like it?
What?
Your 812, that like 9,000 red line punch?
I love my 812. That's why I've had two.
I just don't think the Aventadors
You've had two?
are good cars.
I had an 812 and then an 812 GTS.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think you used to have an 812.
Dude, we weren't allowed to start it.
Bro, you just started buying supercars like 6 months ago.
I've had more supercars in the past 6 months than you had your whole life.
I was just waiting for him to flex the number on me.
Say, do it, Kevin,
all.
do it.
I got the full list right here, brother. I'll fucking spit it out right now.
Please spit it out. I know you want to spit it out. Just spit it out.
All right. In order,
All
okay?
right.
So, and don't tell, actually, you can't talk shit because you had one. C8, R8.
That's the best starter car.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I was young, too. I was fucking like your age. I was like 22, 23.
Mm-hmm.
488 GTB, 812, 765 LT, SF90, DBS, STO, SVJ, Rolls-Royce Cullinan, Urus, Raptor R, X6M Comp, another X6M Comp, the 4GT Carbon Series, 765 LT Spider.
Carbon Series 4GT?
Yeah. And then 765 LT Spider, full exposed carbon. 458 Spider, 812 GTS, and then the G63 AMG.
Don't forget to mention the custom keys.
Oh, yeah.
Those are free, though.
Which one are we driving today? And then it just keeps going to the fucking empty one. Yeah. I got an honest question for you, too. And because I'm not the biggest fan of the new 4GTs, I'll be honest with you. What do you think that car is actually worth?
700, which is about MSRP. Mine was a 660 MSRP.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if they put a supercharged V8 in that, that's $1 million car all fucking day.
Because the look has it, but then
Yeah.
they just kill it on the powertrain.
I think so, too. I think it's a solid car for like 550, 600. But then I think they would get bought up for 550, 600 and go up again.
Yeah.
All right, so what about the claims that people call them hypercars?
They are hypercars.
Do you think so?
I think so.
So what makes it a hypercar then?
It's
Rarity.
4GT, Carbon Series. I mean,
What's the level of rarity needed to be a hypercar?
I would say under 1,000.
Okay.
I could agree with that.
So then besides that, what adds to the hypercarness? Because there's supercars that have under 1,000 rarity that aren't hypercars. Is it price point? Is it performance? Is it looks? Because the 4GT look is pretty mental. I'll give it that. It does look absolutely
I think it has
bonkers.
to do with all of that, to be honest with you. I think the look has to do with it. I think I mean, listen, and it's still a crazy. In my opinion, what they were doing was flexing their ability of how versatile an EcoBoost motor is. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think that's what they're doing there.
Have you driven one?
No, I've been driven in one, but I have not driven one.
The power on that is so hard to describe because the car's light as fuck.
Yeah.
But the power is so linear, right? Like with an SF90, you smash on it, there's like a slight delay, the turbos hit, and then you just fucking crank. This is like perfect all the way through. So like on a corner, you can floor it and it's perfectly linear through.
And then it starts kicking as you get to top speed.
It's really hard to describe unless you've driven one versus like a Ferrari or anything else. But
it's a homologated race car.
Yeah, I mean,
Literally.
you could
Correct.
literally take a corner
100%.
at 90, flooring it through it, and it just power slides perfectly through it. It was honestly like a really cool car to drive from an aero perspective because of that.
We had one of the development drivers took us in his, like the guys that
Made
the development team.
What was his name?
Billy Johnson.
I taught that guy to drive.
You taught that guy to drive?
And like the ease in which he'd just like
Yeah, he threw that thing
flick
around.
into a slide on the corner was like so simple.
I peed myself a little. I wasn't expecting it. I'm not going to lie to you. I felt bad
They're
for his
pretty crazy
seats.
cars. But I agree. I think they should have beefed up the motor. I mean, it would have been cool if they did, even if they did what the OG 4GTs had with the supercharged 8-cylinder. You know what I mean? I think that would have been pretty badass.
Do we think those times are coming back?
No.
No?
Well, actually, Trump just got rid of the EPA shit.
I think
That's what I'm saying, but I think those
they are
times might
coming
work
back.
them way back,
Yeah, I think
bro.
people are over it, bro. I think think of every EV car. think of the biggest one for me. It's not even Tesla. The Audi e-tron GT. Dude, there are $180,000 cars that can be now bought for $70,000, $80,000.
Look at the Taycan, 220 grand. You can get one for 45 grand.
They're that cheap. I might get one.
That's not bad. Just for the vibes, huh?
You can get you can't get a turbo.
Yeah, you get a 4S or what?
Sedlak or whatever his name is, the guy in Miami. He just bought one for 46 grand.
Yeah.
Wow,
I had one.
Not that bad.
It was a 22 220 window sticker Taycan Turbo S, the Mac Daddy basically 220 window. I took it in for 85 grand, and it was a 22. Yeah.
Ouch.
And, I know. And those people are just eating it on. And that's just the thing is like, I always tell people, if you're going to get an electric car, you have to lease it.
Look at the Spectre. 2,000 miles and you're down 250.
All right, someone said lease, so let's bring it to the fucking Cario lease specials right now.
We're on the floor now. I knew this was going to happen eventually.
So explain what that is, because everyone's like they're fucking renting it. Obviously, if you have common sense, that's not what's actually happening.
Correct.
So explain, as someone who writes these deals.
Don't make me cut anything out.
Yeah.
No, we're not. No. Listen, I like Jacob a lot, and I like Cario gets more shit than he deserves, in my opinion. How
Is there a Hellcat in here?
Yeah. I don't know. It must have been the wind again.
No, I like Jacob a lot, but Jacob also fucking bought my car and didn't pay me for it for a fucking month.
Yeah, I understand.
You don't think he did that because it was you?
No, he does it to everybody.
No.
When I made that video, so many people were like, "Bro, he didn't pay me, still hasn't paid me." And Jacob, if you see this, I love you. Don't get this wrong. And I talked to him the whole time. He's like, "Bro, I'm just waiting for the title." And I get that, right? He needs the title. But then when he sold the car, I was like, "All right, bro, like fucking pay me."
Right.
He's in Miami, so you know how many cars he's probably bought, and then the title never comes.
Well, and then I made a video with Cario's number, and was like, "Hey, no one call them. That would be really bad." I left the video up 5 minutes. He got 96 phone calls, and then he paid me that day.
That's what people don't get about social media too, is like sometimes selling to these guys is like nerve wracking, because if something goes bad, they're going to make a video on it before talking to you about it. And so like, I'm like selective with who I sell to that has a following, truthfully, because like if you're a destructive person, even if like it's good for me to sell you the car, if anything goes wrong on these cars, even if it's not your fault, it gets back to you. And then when I got my GT3, the blue one, he made a video on it basically like, hey, because what I fucked with you, I forgot what I did with you, but then he made a video and was like, lemon law buyback, 20 grand, DM him.
This was also when I was giving away cars all the time.
Yeah. Oh, I remember this.
So I said I was giving it away for free. It was for free. I was like, hey, we're going to give away this one next. It was this fucking GT3. And this was literally like I'd given away like 5 cars already in the past like 2 months. So everyone believed this because I had been doing it. And I posted his car, and I was like, hey, we're giving away this one next. If you want it, DM him. He got 1,000 DMs first hour.
Dude, it was, I texted him. I was like, yo, real talk, like man to man. Because like, sometimes I have to get to that level with him because he thinks you're just joking. I was like, yo, I need you to fucking private the video.
You're a pussy about shit, though.
I don't want fucking 1,000 DMs. And I had people, I don't want a fucking 1,000 DMs in this shit. And then people still, he
reads every DM, remember?
Yeah.
Bro, you're making him more work for him. He's not slanging
But it's also, it's a lead source. So I'm like, yo, who's actually going to buy a car in here? And then it's like, yo. But then it's funny because he's giving these cars away. And I have the audacity, these people asking me, what's wrong with it? Motherfucker, if that car didn't have a motor, you still accept the fucking Porsche for free, you dumb shit. Like, it's like, what are you talking about? What's wrong with it? We priced a GT500, a Heritage. It's a $169,000 car. We left a 9 off the end, so it was $16,990. I had fucking...
Who made that mistake?
One of our pricing guys. Up for 2 hours. No. We were up for 2 hours, and I had a message. Can I come in Monday to negotiate? Negotiate on fucking what? The car is quite literally $150,000 less than we meant to post it for, and you're talking about negotiation.
Yeah, bro, you got a buy now button.
Dude, you should be here at 6 a.m. with a fucking check in your hand if that was the case.
Yeah.
Bro, wire already sent, bro. I'm just here to pick the car up at this
literally.
point.
You should be here with a dealer lawyer Monday morning with screenshots.
Yeah, wait, I see it online for this amount. Yeah. No, going back to the lease thing, though, is what people don't get is there's nothing, when people say leasing is what I describe as creative financing.
I agree.
Lease to own is not the same as a 24, 36-month lease from a Tesla or a Hyundai. You know what I mean? It's a creative way. It's realistically a traditional bank maybe won't approve you because you have a lot of money, you don't have credit built up. You're not reliable to them. You know what I mean? And so what leasing allows you to do is like they're much more lenient with it. But they take it super, super serious. Everything has to be in line. You have to have verification done. They call you to do a interview with you. You have a tracker in the car. You have, I mean, it's bulletproof. And they're very, very smart. And your interest rate is just fucked. But you don't care because you're young and you're making a lot of course money. And so you just don't give a shit because this money's coming in. And the reality is these people think that they're going to make that forever. And at a certain point it dries up and then they're like, oh fuck, I don't know like what to do now. The leasing makes sense if you have a lifestyle you need to match and you just want to get into a car, you have a lot of fucking money, and sometimes it makes sense. Like if he doesn't pay cash for it, we get traditionally financed now because he's actually about what he says he's about. A lot of these guys aren't, obviously.
Right.
But there's nothing wrong with leasing. There really isn't anything wrong with leasing, but it's a lot easier to get into a car. You still have to have money, but it's a lot easier. But Cario as well, and the reason he can do it so often is Cario's his own bank, right? And so he knows these guys in person. He knows these people that, what fucking Wells Fargo is not going to approve you on a $3.5 million car. You know what I mean? It's they look at it and they're like, what the fuck? And so then you go and you put $2 million down, you put 1.5 down, and it's a short term. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. If you're like, hey, I only want it for 6 months, no problem. He's the bank. He gets to decide that. So there's nothing wrong with it, and it's smart because these guys are pumping their lifestyle. So. And I don't even know the structure of how he does some of the deals, but none of these guys are keeping these cars for longer than 6 months to 6 to 12 months. You know what I mean? Like realistically.
Easily.
But if you're one of these people who's leasing, because whenever you lease, you like the only car I ever leased besides the BMW was the 4GT.
Yeah.
And that's because at that price point, it makes so much more sense to lease because of the deduction.
Yeah.
Now you're not making a payment. Now it's considered an expense.
Right.
So you're not paying down like a mortgage or like the actual note. It's just an expense. So that's a full deduction. So when you're spending, $30, $40, $50,000 a month on a car, it makes way more sense from a deduction perspective.
And taxes are way less, at least in California.
Yeah, I mean, here we have trade-in credit. You guys don't have that because you guys fucking suck. But so here we can trade.
It's crazy they don't have trade-in credit.
Yeah.
Virginia doesn't either for some reason.
We have nothing. We have nothing.
We ain't got shit. we ain't got anything going for us.
It doesn't even make sense because when you lease, you only pay tax on the payment. But then if you buy, no trade-in credit.
Here,
you pay the whole
when
thing.
you lease, you pay it on the full amount of the car.
Yeah,
and then if you
too.
buy it out, you pay it again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So leasing a car in this state is actually horrible as fuck because you pay it twice.
Decision.
And then something like his X6M, BMW doesn't allow other dealers to buy out leases. Everybody else allows it. So when we wanted to trade the X6M in, it was just like I couldn't buy that. If he said I will sell you the car for $50,000, I couldn't buy it. He would have to buy. He has to return the lease early, trade in at a BMW store, and it's very frustrating because it's like I had some guy that like people are ready to do deals sometimes, and they have these leases with BMW, and that's my first question. If it's a new BMW, I go like, how do you own this car? Is it financed? Is it leased? They go leased. The deal's dead. There is nothing that I can do. In these BMW stores, they're so corporate, they don't want to work with us because we're a big independent store. So if it was a different BMW store, different whatever. But like, yeah.
But like even for that, like we talked about, like I can just pay off the car or whatever. Like I owed $100,000 on it because I put zero
But
down.
you have to pay his taxes again.
Yeah, but then I have to pay tax again on the full amount of the car.
And it's another owner. So in the Carfax, so a big thing too is like people ask me, they're like, well, why does this 2025 have 2 owners already? And I'm like, if you look at the Carfax, it was leased, and then so a personal lease, and then the next line is personal. So personal lease, personal means it's really a 1-owner car. 90% of the time, they had to buy out the lease, and now they're the second owner in the car.
That's pretty backwards.
Yeah,
California's known for being backwards, but that's pretty backwards.
Yeah, it's honestly shit.
Yeah.
It is shit.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing with Cario is like, I think people just get upset because of the fact that they understand the market and they know how to capitalize on that market, and everyone can't fathom or even understand even what's happening. So people just rage bait over it.
Yeah.
Well, TJR will never buy another hypercar. I guarantee you that, because when he trades that in, he's gonna lose low end 800,000.
Easy.
Yeah, gonna get rinsed.
We talked about this.
Yeah, I made a clip about that, and it kind of ran.
Bro, because the one, what did it sell at auction? Low miles.
2.7.
No, I thought it was 2.3. The first time it sold?
I thought it was lower than 2.5.
No, the one just sold at up in Car Week.
His car sold for 2.3. Literally, like, while I was in California, it sold like 2 weeks later when I saw you guys at that car meet, because he was there, and then he sold it like 2 or 3 weeks later for 2.3.
Who was that? FJ?
Yeah.
So the what's it called? Yeah, like a brand one with 70 miles just sold with 900,000 in options for 2.7.
Yeah. But the thing is they can't go and buy that car. Kara is the only person that they can do the deal with, really.
No, I know.
You know what I mean?
And that's the other thing. It's like you said, they figured out the market, and then there's all these people that live there that use them, that are driving things and getting to drive and experience things that there's no other way they would be able to.
Yeah.
Well, that's the worst part about hypercars as someone who actually drives. Because yes, it would be cool to buy a Koenigsegg. So I buy one. The actual market on those cars is like $2.5 million. Okay, not 3.5. So I buy one. I put 4,000 miles on it in a year, and then when I sell it, I'm going to get 1.6. So I'm losing 900 grand because the dealer's going to want to make 400 plus on that minimum. So plus they're going to fucking short you 200 grand for whatever the market is. So you're just getting absolutely fucking railed. And then me trying to sell that, like if I'm trying to sell the STO, the amount of people who can buy an STO versus a Regera is 500 times higher.
I think people don't understand the gap between supercar money and hypercar money. They underestimate like being able to comfortably afford a hypercar and just treat it like you would treat like an 812 or something like that.
And the market and how it works. Like the amount of people, even just breaking down like hypercar, the amount of people waiting and sitting around for a Regera to come on for sale compared to an Agera RS. It's like there's 9 Agera RSs in North America. One pops up. Someone's probably out there waiting for one to pop up, you know? So
yeah, I mean, even on the 4GT, it was about 50 grand that you lose in depreciation per 1,000 miles.
Yeah, but you have to remember, too, when these guys are leasing it, the only way if you go with someone like Putnam or Luxury Lease Partners, you're getting smoked. Your interest rate's smoked. Your fees up front are smoked, and if you want to break that lease early, it's a fucking payment plus fees.
Mine wasn't bad. I paid 8.5%.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. But
especially considering
how much was it to break?
Time,
how much was it to sell when you had to sell it?
So because to start it was I think 45,000. So I immediately lost 45 grand because they charge you like a lease startup fee.
Yeah.
So like if you're doing like $1 million car, it'd be like 45 grand, 2 million, 80, and then 3 million, like 120. They mark it up in those increments.
Yeah.
And then because I didn't keep it for a full year, I had to pay 2 months of my payment to break it.
Yeah.
This is on the 4GT?
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah. So it gets expensive. It gets expensive, but it's so interesting to see like the clientele that you get with a lot of them. It's like, and that's where like the moral card comes in. Is like sometimes, man, it's like you know, I know people that have drained their accounts just to put the down payment on some of these cars.
You've seen bank statements, and you're like, bro, you're giving me everything in this account right now, bro.
I'm like, dude, but like it's and like in like you have like an angel and a devil on your shoulder. It's like if I don't do this, you're gonna go to somebody else and they're gonna do it. You know what I mean? They're gonna take this deal. And
but also on the flip side of that, like whenever I apply for things, I only send you 1, max 2 bank accounts. I have 7.
But that's you. You're a complete
you're
different.
You're not the average dynamic.
You're completely.
Well,
you're
I know,
the only
but they
person.
could be in that situation. I mean, they're probably not, but they could be in that situation.
Dude,
let's be real. They're not.
They're not. Truthfully, you are the only person that I've worked with that I'm like, yeah, this guy's actually got it like he says he has it. I swear you are one of the only fucking people that does what you do, that sells a fucking a program or a course, but you still make money elsewhere. That actually can say that they have this, that they can go buy cash for it.
You want to bop them up right now too while you're at it?
Yeah.
Dude, fucking please.
Hype me up, bro. Clip this shit.
So what are you buying next after that? What are you buying next from me?
Dude, that is honestly, genuinely, as someone who does social media, the fucking worst part about doing social media, like the day I got the 4GT, just spent a fucking $1 million. One of the first comments was, "What's next?"
Yeah.
Like, bitch.
Really?
Dude,
Yeah,
they do it on
they do it
every
all the
fucking
time.
car.
Yeah.
Every fucking car.
Yeah.
Bro, because that's all their dopamine. They saw you
all they
got it.
care about, yeah.
I need more dopamine from this.
He was telling me, I literally bought 2 cars in one day last week. And he was on a call with somebody, and they were like, "Bro, what's you getting next? I know you got the inside scoop." I'm like, "Bro, I just fucking spent 800 grand last week."
So what are you getting next?
I I told myself I wasn't going to buy anything until my house is done, which is supposed to be originally done. It's supposed to be November 15th, but now it's probably like December, January. But I wasn't going to buy anything until then because I only have 4 garage spots right now.
Got like 10 in the new one. It's 8,000 square feet.
Yeah, it just makes more sense for me to wait. I'll buy it
also
then.
tickles your ball sack as you walk
Yeah,
in.
100%. Yeah.
9,000 square feet. But
Oh, you got a little air blaster to come out the ground?
Yeah, right when you walk in. Just fucking,
That's a nice little.
That sounds sick.
yeah, that'd be tough.
We should maybe patent that, actually.
That's not a bad idea.
cut this out of this, please.
Coming to a home near you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave because like we have storms here. Like it literally fucking hailed like a day ago.
Dude, my fucking car almost fucking flooded. I swear to God, my car almost, I didn't even, dude.
Did it melt?
Dude, it genuinely, like when I tell you panicked, dude, my fucking car was like it was like if I stopped driving, I would have like floated. It was, I have to show you the dash cam video of it. It was like, I was like, holy fuck, I don't know what to do right now.
You're tripping, yeah.
Dude.
Because you're already in it. So you're like, what do I do?
I'm a big advocate. I'm like, yeah, I never not fucking drive this thing. And then I'm like, I don't know if it was God or who was telling me. He was like, yo, you got to chill out a little bit because like.
I won't drive my cars if it's raining.
Yeah, like, see, I'll fucking do whatever. And I just don't, it just doesn't matter. But now I'm like, now I see why people don't fucking drive their cars when it's raining.
You just never know here. Like in California when it rains, it'll rain for like 8 minutes and it's a little fucking light drizzle. But here, like it'll be like yesterday or day before it was 95 and sunny. And then an hour later, there was a fucking crazy storm.
That was what I had to drive through.
Nah, bro, it's light work.
Dude, no, it's not fucking light work. Look at that. This is like, there's like fucking waves. Like I could go fucking skimboard right now. You know, like it's fucking, dude, ridiculous.
Well, you guys get hail here too.
Yeah.
If I knew there was a possibility of hail, there's no way I'm taking a supercar.
No.
There's no way.
Never. The hail's a bitch here because we.
Well, if I was Armenian, I would take it out. But if I'm not, so I'm not. There's no way.
We move every single car outside, inside when there's a chance of
You guys
hail.
have enough room?
Dude, it's like when we do it, it's everything gets fucking moved. Like everything.
So did you guys do it on Friday?
No, because we just risked it. We just knew. We didn't think it was gonna hail.
Dude, yeah, now that I think
you guys
about
are
it,
pretty far
logistics on that.
south. It probably didn't hit you that hard here.
No,
it fucking hit us like direct.
But then the rain came at that night down here. But it wasn't. It was dry when you guys were getting creamed up there. It was dry in Dallas. It was
80 mile an hour winds, hail, fucking, and it literally was 95 degrees, and then you just see the clouds fucking roll in.
Isn't that wild that just balls of ice fall from the sky?
Yeah, it's very.
I mean, they were tiny. Like the chance of us getting like damaging hail here. You know, I've lived here.
But it happens.
I've lived here for 4.5 years, and it's happened one time.
Of like the golf ball?
No, like just damaging in general. Like it happened on my old X6.
Really? I didn't know that.
You grew up here?
Yeah, born and raised.
Born and raised.
Born and
What
raised.
part of Dallas?
Frisco.
Frisco.
Yeah.
Oh, Frisco.
Yeah.
So you're a Boonies kid then?
Yeah.
He's a Nepo baby.
I would say I can kind
What
of see
you
the
said,
vibes.
Yeah, I just fucking came out with a fucking $2 trillion trust fund, and I mean that's why my cars are financed. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Bro, you could just tell though, you growing up, like even the fact that you've talked about morals a couple times.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about like that, but I can sense.
Yeah. I know. I didn't have. A lot of these guys don't. I think everybody wants this struggle story, and like everybody deals with their own shit. You know what I mean?
Everyone has
But
their own
like,
problems.
but everybody's like, if you weren't homeless to rags to riches, then nothing is impressive, and that's why I just don't really care.
Bro grew up on a
think.
golf course in
That's
fucking
not
Frisco.
true. I moved to a golf course when I was 4. What do you think I did? What do you think I did for those 4 years? I had to get out the fucking mud, yo.
Bro, but like even talking on that, like in a serious note, there's kids like that you can evidently see that they're just absolute wastes versus kids that like know the situation, like, all right, I'm going to work it, put my hours in, put my time in, and actually deserve it.
100%.
And then the kids that own it and lean into it, you can tell they're like, yeah, I was like this, I paid my dues, now I'm here.
100%.
I would have hated to have grown up like, actually, no, I'd probably be sick to have rich parents, but like, you know what I mean? Like, because then no matter
value to life, bro.
Like, no matter what you do, they'll always accredit it to your parents.
Yeah.
Like, no matter
100%.
Because like
you see the work I put. I mean,
yeah. Like, all credit to you. You work hard, but like, no matter what, if you don't know him, you're always gonna be like, well, your daddy owns the fucking dealership.
Because it's an easy one, bro. Because the biggest thing is everybody's naturally a hater. So it's always the easiest thing. Talking to you, the fact that you know what you're talking about, that's all I need to know.
Yeah.
That's it. Because you talk to other people, they're like, yeah, my dad does this or my pops does this, whatever. And then you ask them about anything, they can't tell you crap.
Yeah.
Those are wastes.
Yeah, 100%.
You literally know the car market like the back of your hand.
Yeah.
Like it's impressive. You tell you
Appreciate
could
that.
put your work in.
Yeah.
Even dumb shit over here. Amazon back of his hand, everything else in between.
Correct. Yeah.
I like it when you and your dad, you're like, dude, did you buy the ones with the fucking checkered seats? He's like, oh shit, they need checkered seats.
Yeah, my dad, he's like a fucking OG to this shit, and he like a lot of the shit he does is impressive. I mean, this is obviously impressive, but like, and I'm proud of him for, because my dad's story, very different upbringing, like immigrant parents. Like,
Where are you guys from?
From Italy. Italy originally. So my dad's
You're
first
Italian, huh?
Yeah, first generation.
That's
My
why
dad's
you're a
first
Slav.
generation.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel you.
But my grandparents were from, really not good English, and like he grew up in like subsidized housing type thing, and then it's just different. But it's funny because it's like you get hate for it, but I'm like, dude, I fucking like, I'm trying to have my son pull up to prom in a fucking Urus or a Cullinan.
Bro.
Why would you not want that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What?
You want your son to drive a Urus?
Well, if he's fucking gay, I mean, gay son or thought daughter.
Bro, because for me, it's like the evolution of your guys' bloodline. So like, I come from a similar background. Like my grandparents left Cuba.
Yeah.
My mom's first generation, and I'm second generation.
Yeah.
My dad, it kind of skips a little bit, but you see the evolution. Like your father put you in this position so you can take it even farther, so that your kid can keep going. And
100%.
It's going to keep progressing.
Yeah.
He can go to prom in a Urus.
Exactly. Or a Cullinan.
Not a Urus. Who knows? Will be out by that time.
Yeah, literally.
It'll be
But yeah,
ridiculous.
it's a cool thing.
A
It does.
Gamera.
Yeah, fucking seriously, that'd be fucking pretty badass. But it's a fun thing. It's just like I get hate for it no matter what, and it's like, but I'm curious if they think that they're insulting me, because it's not an insult to me. I think it's fucking cool. A lot of people can't work with their parents. Like, you hear about all these relationships and shit. They're like, you're gonna fucking destroy your relationship, all this stuff. So
It's the best thing in the world, bro.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I enjoy it because we're very similar. He doesn't think we're similar, but not you. Frank and I don't think that he doesn't think he's similar to me, but we're very, very similar. Like the way we speak. When we get heated, it's over the same shit. It's very similar. Yeah.
Bro, I agree.
And then he tries he brings in the well, I'm still your father, and I'm like, yes, I know, but we're at fucking work right now. Yeah. We're grinding right now. Like, this is like, we'll talk about that at 7 p.m. when we're on the way home. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, it's a really fucking cool thing. I enjoy it.
I can tell, bro. It's a nice little vibe.
Yeah, 100%. But
how long has your dad been doing this?
They started this in 2000, little earlier actually. But they got their first real place. So my dad was in mortgage before, and they were trapping cars out of the mortgage parking garage.
Out of the bando, huh?
Out of the bando, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so they had a building, and underneath there was an underground parking garage, and so they were selling on the side. And then the mortgage business went to kind of shit, obviously, with the house crisis, and then they're like, yeah, let's fucking do this full time, basically.
Pivot, baby.
Yeah.
And it's been never looked back ever since.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
It's really, really dope.
That's awesome.
But he's always been selling cars and shit too.
Slanging?
So, yeah.
Can I ask you an honest question? I kind of know your stance on this, but in case no one knows your stance on this, you think you're ever actually going to get another hypercar anytime relatively soon?
Yeah, bro, what's next?
Can you not afford it?
I genuinely don't think that I will. Like, I don't see myself...
Bro, just one.
Because, like, one of the things that's cool for me is, like, when I go to car meets, right, like, all my friends will come and they'll drive my shit. So, like, if I get a Koenigsegg, I wouldn't get a Pagani because it's just a kit car. But anything, like, that's a hypercar that I would actually want, I genuinely just don't see myself doing it because I wouldn't have the supercars and that. And I think I get more enjoyment from having, like, 2 to 4 supercars than I do from just that one thing.
What am I driving tomorrow?
I don't know. What the fuck you want? I don't care.
Can I drive the Carbon Series 765LD?
Yeah, if you just said that you've never driven one, sure.
I want to drive it.
Okay. I don't fucking care.
You guys heard it here. Swag. That's all I wanted.
Dude,
I'm going to put into the
I
sidewall.
get anxiety driving other people's cars.
I let my friends drive my cars all the time. I'm like, you ever driven anything before? They're like, I drove a Cadillac CTSV. I'm like, all right, cool.
Bro, but you only
Get in
have
the
2
765.
Supers right now.
Yeah, honestly, that's
It's the lowest Supers you ever had.
That's a comfortable spot for me. Like, if you notice, like, I've been kind of evolving into more SUVs. Now we have the G63.
Because you're getting old, and
Yeah.
it's happening. It's natural. I understand.
Honestly, bro, like, the day I sold the SVJ, I was literally about, like, it was its turn in the rotation, and I literally walked out in my garage with the key in my hand, looked at it, and I was like, fuck, I hate this car. And I sold it that day.
Bro, getting comfortable and just having the ease, as you get older, it just becomes more prevalent.
Yeah, I mean, like the truck. I fucking love the truck, bro.
Raptor R is fuck.
Yeah.
What's markup right now? Market on those cars, honestly.
On a 25 or
Yeah.
what year? 25. I mean, we sell them for 145, 150 stock.
That much right now?
Yeah.
Damn.
23s.
Like what, 115 MSRPs type thing?
They're all of them are very. You can. The only difference on MSRPs is if you didn't spec a panel roof, which if you're building a Raptor R and you don't have a panel roof, and people are like they leak. They don't fucking leak.
No.
In your 2007, like maybe because it's got 150,000 miles on it. Yeah, the seals are fucking worn down.
Yeah.
Just go fix them. But if you don't have a panel roof, your car. I won't even buy it, but it would have to be 15 to 20,000 less.
Wow.
Because you didn't spec a panel roof. Because you have to remember, the people that don't care about the panel roof will buy one without and with it. The people that want a panel roof, which is the majority, will not buy one without it. So you have to buy cars according to the clientele. You know what I mean? And there's some I call them deadly options. That's one of the deadly options on that car. It's like $14.95 for a panel roof and the original MSRP. Then you could add graphics and shit like that too.
Dang, the markup's that high now, huh?
Yeah.
For the markups were high when they were calm.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were going to keep going up like that.
Yeah.
Because you can't get them.
Yeah.
Like the dealership up by me. I was talking to the GM. He was like, I get allocated 2 a year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
100%.
You love yours?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
Worth
they're
it to get
fucking
it?
Great trucks.
Actually.
100%.
Okay. No, that's not the right question. I know your answer to this question. Forget it.
What are some other deadly options?
It's a good question.
The stitching.
On what?
What was the car that your dad was buying?
The
CTSV?
CT5V. So the CT5V is you either have these really ugly base seats or you have diamond stitch bucket seats. Those are the two. That's one that like if you don't have that, it's worth $5,000-$6,000 less
Easily.
I mean, on Porsches, for example, RS cars with non-YSAC, there's still a lot of fucking money. But with that, it's a lot more.
Carbon buckets.
Yeah. Say it again.
Weech package?
Weech package. And then they have, I mean, front lift's a massive one. If you don't have front lift on a non-Assetto car, it's which is the dumbest thing ever that you can't get front lift on a.
Let's go by brand. What's the number? We can't do that. No, forget it.
You almost got to
I
go
got
by
excited
model.
for a second.
You just got just the things that stand out.
Yeah. G63s, no diamond stitch interior, no 22-inch wheels. You just fucked yourself.
Cooked.
Yeah.
I think spec matters on those cars a lot too.
Yeah, spec matters on a lot of shit. But yeah, there's options on cars. I mean, some of them are just fucking. The way that some people spec cars is confusing. So my friend just got a 2019 GT4 RS. That's for sale right now. Non-YSAC package, but fun fact, you could get carbon fiber floor mats on a GT4 RS. Floor mats, they're $13,000. They're fucking floor mats. I'm not kidding to you. I would, dude. With no fucking YSAC
Bro, you don't
package?
have a carbon front lip on your
With no
details.
YSAC package. That is wild.
Fucking what are
You
we
guys heard
doing
that. It's
here?
not fully maxed out.
Yeah.
It's like getting a tailor-made, GTS and doing red on tan.
Yeah, it's 100%.
What are you doing?
And the same with PTS cars too. A lot of these people are just wasting their PTS allocations, which PTS is.
PTS Ultra Black.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are we doing here? Or any form of PTS white too. I'm like, dude, you're just fucking wasting it. Get
Or that
some
brown,
stupid.
sepia brown.
I low-key love sepia brown. I'm a big sepia brown guy.
Really?
Yeah,
Bro, look at his shoes. You couldn't tell like sepia brown, bro.
Shit, right?
You'd throw that on a GT3
Bro's
touring
wearing
and think that's
low-rise
hot?
jeans right now, bro.
Those capris, dude?
No, I gotta hang on. I'm gonna adjust. Chill out.
My boy's swagged out right now, bro.
All right, now we're good.
You have that North Texas swag. You have Austin, Texas swag. Is honestly.
I don't
what it
know
is.
if that's the. I don't know.
You have that questionable. Like if I saw you, I'd be like,
Is he gay?
Is he a lesbian?
yeah.
Like, hey. Yeah.
And then the hair, bro.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, the hair is. I gotta figure fucking something out.
No, bro, it's a vibe, bro.
Dude,
Trust me,
I
it's a
don't know,
vibe.
dude. It feels like I don't know, man. I don't know yet. I just if my hair was like straight, I think I would have done it already. But I got like low-key blessed with some of the curl and the wave, and I'm trying to hold on to
Bro,
it.
why don't you just get like a taper, like a young male would get, and just kind of rock that look for a little bit?
Because all of this is thick right here. It's fucking up here that's fucked. So if I ever get a transplant, I'm green because all this back here is solid.
Just take GH. It'll help a lot with the hair.
You think so?
Was it really?
It does, yeah.
How many IUs you got to take for it to help with the hair?
You probably go to like 3
A day?
Mm-hmm.
All right, noted.
I got another
Throwing it
question.
back.
That's it.
You can both answer this, but we've got a friend that's trying to like buy some collector cars, and he's got a friend who's trying to convince him that the NSX Type S is a good investment car.
Not that it's a good investment car.
Like
that
he
that it
thinks
would outperform things like I told him a 2015 right spec, right mileage 458 Spider will do better than that car.
Like this dude
And
told
he's
him.
arguing with
This dude
100.
thinks like overnight it could turn 500 grand.
No.
On a Type
There's
S.
no way.
I think the Type S will go up in value. So will the GTR Nismos, the new ones, the new body style.
I actually like
From
the way
like
those
two,
look.
because they're what 280, 290 right now. The Type S's.
Yeah. I think they will, but not. That's not. If you're giving me this and you're like if I'm like you're like say like a stock portfolio guy and you're like, hey, I'm giving you this money, go buy me a car that's gonna go up. I'm not picking that car first. The 458, a clean spec 458.
Well, he already has like 5. It's on his like list of 10 cars.
He's got a Urus Perf.
Okay.
He's got an SV Roadster. He's got a Pista. He has there's like one
A Mercy.
A Mercy SV, no?
No, just a
regular
Mercy. Shalizi's old Mercy.
Yeah. And then I think that's all he has right now. And he's trying to add like 1 or 2 more.
But he wants a supercar or something along.
He's a crypto guy that is moving out of that asset because of where this market cycle's at, and he wants to get into this because he thinks it's going to perform well over the next 5 years.
Dumb as shit.
He's literally buying these cars as investments. Like he's not going to drive it
SV and the
at
Pista
all.
is not a bad play though for an investment.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What would be another 5th edition that he doesn't already have?
Realistically, is a classic Porsche. I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, he has a
Porsche.
GT3 RS too.
A 964 and 993 Turbo. They were 150 to 200 grand. They're like 400,000 right now.
Is that the Bad Boys one?
Yeah.
Why do you think those cars are so desirable now? Because they were so crap back then.
I really think it has to do with I mean, some of the, you have your air cooled cars, which are, you know what I mean, which is a big thing for a lot of people. But I think
because they were crap back then.
Yeah,
that's why.
you guy.
They were, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted
But they're
them.
going. Porsche's going.
That's why they got to fix him today for $1 million.
That's why they
Porsche's
switched.
going away from their analog cars, which is not like you've never had a push to start in a fucking Porsche, and
Right.
they're all push to start now. You've never had a full digital display. Now they're all fucking full digital, and like it makes sense, but like I think they're gonna end up coming back with some more shit, dude. I'd just be honest with you guys, like.
They're gonna like what detone the car a little bit.
I think that they're gonna maybe not detone it, but come out with certain additions that are more analog. Come out with other things that are more enthusiast-driven cars.
Isn't that what the Spider RS is for?
Spider R is a fucking great car.
That's what I'm saying. But isn't
Yeah.
that kind of what the whole car is even built for?
I mean,
More the enthusiast.
Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, I mean, it's a convertible GT4 RS is what it is.
How long does it take to take the roof on and off?
It does take a little bit,
Bro, that's what turned me off on that car.
It does take. It does.
I didn't
take
realize
a
it.
bit.
Someone told me that. I went,
He was
there's
good
no
at it.
way I'm getting
Yeah.
that car, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta
There
do the
was
roof
no way you were
myself,
getting
bro.
it
There's no
before
way.
that. So
Yeah.
it
That's
doesn't
very
really
fair
matter.
too.
They're good cars, but
I would buy a 3RS.
You weren't buying that shit before the fucking roof.
Okay, I would look at it and be like, that's not a bad option. And then I heard about the roof and I was like, no,
Yeah.
it's just stupid.
You wouldn't fit. It's not your style. There's so many reasons. It's a Porsche. Come on.
Yeah, I wouldn't fit in a GT4.
Be honest with yourself.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
And
Bro,
I think
I'm also I like a car guy, so I can't talk. I like
Yeah.
to talk about thinking about buying. I'm not going to actually do
It wasn't the roof.
the 4RS though is in my opinion a more optimized track car than a 3RS. The new 911s are too big and to a certain degree. They're planted. They're fucking incredible. But a GT4 RS on a track versus the 3RS is like the 4RS is much more nimble, much more nimble car. And I think a lot of people I think they're fucking fantastic cars if that's what your purpose is for them, truthfully. Because I had a GT4 prior to my GT3, and it was a fucking great car.
Those are stupid too, because like you get a 2016 and they're still 110, 115.
Yeah, but you can get it's weird because that market's going up. On the 981s, the market's going up. On the 718s, it's Like the 2016 GT4s are 10,000 less than the 2020 GT4s. And it's just like people just like them a lot more. It just goes back. As time goes on, people go back to, fuck, I kind of like the look of that. It's more of a classic feel.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but physically, like physics, the GT4 RS should perform better on the track because that car is mid-engine, no?
Yeah, it is.
Versus 3RS being
Yeah.
rear engine.
The 3RS is it just attributes to the downforce. The downforce in the car is just fucking.
physically.
Mid-engine isn't always best though for a track.
I'm not saying that it's best, but like performance-wise, handling-wise, technically, like the 3RS having a rear-engine car, it breaks the laws of physics because when the weight's all the way in the back and you're turning like that, it should want to go out on you. But like you said, it's the testament to the downforce.
Yeah.
Physics speaking wise.
Yeah.
That
Well,
car's
also-
ass should want to come out on you.
Also, rear-wheel drive, more of the weight is in the back, so you're
Correct.
putting more pressure on the wheels.
Correct. That is also fair. That's what I'm saying. Physics-wise, that car probably should be a little bit better performance mid-engine wise. But the fact that they do what they do ass in the rear. This is the one thing I will say. Like physics, doesn't make sense to me how they handle so
the
down.
engineers are just, or the engineers are just
it's ridiculous.
And that's why it's why a lot too. I mean, everybody has the best of the best, but like just the stuff that they're able to do on those cars is like to make it actually functional is just like if you look at this like a 3RS, the airflow chart. It's like and how it actually all works. It's fucking crazy. If I'm driving it and I stick my hand right below the side mirror, you can feel how much hotter it is from it pushing air towards the side of the car than if I put my hand a little bit more down. It's like hot air, warm air, hot air, warm air. It's just fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy.
You gonna let me send that thing after this?
Somebody say something?
It's crazy that you look at all the airflow charts and all that shit, and then you drive it through fucking puddles in Dallas.
Dude. Well, I didn't fucking mean to drive it through puddles, dude. That was not good, dude. I was like, I had Ricky on the line. I was like, yo, what's my policy? Does this fucking cover this shit? Flash floods? Dude, it was not.
He would cover water damage?
Yeah, but it was like fucking, I was nervous as fuck. Yeah, that was not a smart decision.
Honestly, the insurance plug, Ricky, honestly hooks it up on a lot of shit.
He does, yeah. Yeah, because my driving record's not very like good either.
Why is that?
Because just improper lane changes.
Oh, word, I understand.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So when I was in North Carolina, when I went to school in North Carolina, I had my F80 M3 out there, which is a fantastic car for the money, by the way. But I got pulled over. I had 8 tickets in 1 year. License was suspended out there. I'm still not allowed to drive in North Carolina. But I got them all moved with my attorneys to improper moving. So they're all IEs. Like they're just they don't matter. And then Texas didn't view that, so I came back here, thank God, because they were supposed to. North Carolina was supposed to basically issue something to the state of Texas that would suspend my license in all states, but they never did it. And so my insurance out there on my M3 was $430 a month. On my 3RS here, it's $299 a month. Makes no.
Believe it or not, that $400 a month is not bad.
That's not bad at all.
It's not bad.
I know. For real.
I know.
At all.
I know. I mean, I remember I talked to Sam Millsap in Miami Insurance. When he had the Performante in Miami, he was paying $3,000 a month.
Well, it's all statistics based.
$3,000 a month.
It does get that high. Yeah. Your age, the car, your record, and the insurance company.
He's already paying a perf payment.
And where you are.
Yeah,
because they do it based on, everything with insurance is stat based.
Literally.
So your age, your gender, and where you are, and the car that you're in.
Yeah.
So if a lot of people crash the 720, you're paying way 100%. The fuck more.
That's why Glendale goes crazy.
Dude, Glendale, they're literally 3xing the premium on everything.
Yeah. You should try to insure a TRX in Dallas and see what your
I know someone that got their stolen in Dallas
because they get stolen so much. They get jacked, and it's surprising they never fixed anything in the car from 2016 to 2023. It's kind of sad, to be honest with you, because you're spending $100,000 on some of these cars just for them to get stolen. I mean, you could
just to end up in Mexico, bro.
Dude, you could you DM. I mean, you go in one Facebook group and you ask them, you pay them $100 to teach you how to do it, and they'll fucking teach you how to jack a car.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I had.
You know this from experience or what?
From getting fucking car stolen.
That's how people learn. They pay someone $100 on Facebook.
Walk me through experience.
They stole cars from here.
Yeah, that's why there's no mopars. I had a client coming in to test drive a fucking Hellcat. Okay, and I pull the car out. I just fucking pull the car out. I go back inside. We don't know if there's like spotters. We think there's spotters in these apartments over here. Guy walks up. The keys are not in the car. The keys are not near it. The car's locked. He walks up. He has like a little flipper zero or whatever they're using, unlocks it, gets in, fucking peels out. I thought it was a mechanic driving the car. So I was like, damn, somebody's fucking driving that car. Then you see everybody like 5 minutes later running like through the dealership, like, we just had a fucking car stolen. We just had a fucking car stolen. And then the cops ended up fucking finding the person and they found the car. But the guy sold the Hellcat to somebody for $40,000, no title. And they caught the guy that bought the car at a gas station. I mean, I don't know if he was just ignorant or what it was, but yeah, we got the car back, and this guy was out $40K because he bought a stolen Hellcat. It happens. It happens. I had somebody do a key switch on me in a Raptor R that got stolen from us. They fucking test drive with the guy, and now we don't give 2 keys anymore. I went with him on the test drive. He swapped out one of the Ford keys for a blank key because all the Ford keys are identical on a
GT to Ford Focus.
Everything is identical. So he gave me the key back. He comes back the next morning at 7 a.m. and steals it off the lot. Yeah, dude. These people they're actually very intelligent. A lot of these thief rings go down.
Yeah, bro, because brains can go one of two ways. You could be successful with it,
Yeah.
or you could just choose to do
Yeah.
bad with brains, and
Yeah.
that's a whole different other pleasure of thing.
Yeah, it's very, 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 very scary.
Kias also get stolen like nobody's business.
Dude,
bro.
you can fucking jack them with a flathead screwdriver.
Literally,
Kia
bro.
boys
Yeah,
and
bro.
fucking
I do so
crank them
many
down.
Kia vandalism claims, bro, back in LA. It's absolutely
Really?
wild. Yes, bro. And
Yeah.
then the biggest thing is as soon as I finish the thing, they're like, "Can you get me out of this and get me into something else?" I'm
Yeah.
like, yes, I can.
Yeah.
Well, it's crazy in California. You get like rewarded, right, when you steal.
Yeah, they give you a
Yeah, they cut
$2,000
you a
reward.
check.
Yeah.
You walk into CVS and nobody does anything.
Gavin Newsom cut you a check personally
Yeah.
for stealing.
Literally.
Bro, you know, there's like I have to show you the video. There's a TikTok, but it's like on Hollywood Boulevard. But literally, like some guy like steals something for like $500, whatever, and there's a cop patrolling Hollywood Boulevard, and the guy that got his stuff stolen walks with like, that guy stole my stuff, and he's like, "What's the value?" He's like, $500. Like, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
The guy that stole it is standing there with the cop.
Yep, I
and he's
know.
like, I can't do anything about it.
They
bro."
don't even do anything here for us though on stolen cars. They don't give a fuck. Like like these people genuinely don't care because it doesn't pertain to them. Because they're like, we had a car stolen in from transport in New York, and the you know how New York is, they don't give a fuck. But they're like, it's a $200,000 G-Wagon, and we were like, yo, like the car just got stolen. Like we have information on it. Oh, we're busy fucking worrying about murders. We don't. This doesn't matter to
Wouldn't
us.
that be a FBI thing? Because that's state to state.
It depends, but out of all the cases that they're already taking on, that's the lowest priority.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
it sucks. That's the thing. It just sucks. Nobody cares.
Well, if you're going to commit a crime, do it in a blue state,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
Because they have
Obviously,
way
yeah.
more.
You
Yeah.
get rewarded, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not kidding, bro. It's sad.
No, yeah.
It's sad.
It's very bad. And transport hijacking is the biggest right now. Is fake double brokering and fake BOLs and all that stuff. I mean, their cars are getting stolen. Probably, 100 plus cars a week at auction.
How do you vet a transport company then?
We have a transport broker that also has their own insurance. So they have a $2 million insurance coverage per carrier on top of the carrier that already has it. So you can see the reviews and stuff. Once you have a good transport company, so a broker looks at 50 transport companies and they pick and choose each one. Then after these guys keep doing successful drives, realistically, you're like, okay, like these guys are legit people. They're really just here to do transportation. And so you kind of stick with those same people. So like we see a lot of the same Russian drivers come in and stuff like that. And it's the same trucks, the same trailers, the same people.
I use the same guy for all my cars.
I just love the validation because we talked about that a couple months ago, and then some dude's like, "I own 7 dealerships in Florida. We ship 6,000 cars a year. None of this is true."
It is true.
It
It's
is
very
100% true.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with the mileage blocker stuff today?
We won't buy a Lamborghini unless it goes to the store first.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
We will not buy a Lamborghini.
Aventador
unless-
or any Lambo?
It does not matter.
The store being a franchise dealer,
It has to be a Lamborghini dealer because they have a special tablet, and the only way to get one is if you jack.
and they
one.
can check it.
They can check it.
So how are their franchise dealers selling mileage block cars? They're just not required to check it before they sell it?
They are required to check it, but some people definitely play the blind eye to it, and it depends. Like everybody thinks that franchise dealers aren't crooked. There's a lot of
What do you mean, bro?
Well,
They're the most crooked
there is a
people in the
lot-
entire business.
Lamborghini's
Say some
out
names.
there
Drop some
suing some
franchises.
franchise
Let us
dealers.
know who to avoid.
Nah, just what I'll say is just get a PPI done prior to it. Like I've never gotten offended from somebody wanting to get a PPI done with me,
Right?
Because I know what we sell. You know what I mean? Now there's cases too, and I'll segue off of this too, where, and this is just a little story time, but we had a 600 LT for sale. Car had 5,000 miles on it. It was flawless. I had a PPI done before I purchased it. We did our own inspection on the car, and then McLaren Dallas did an inspection on the car. One of my clients who wanted the PPI done on the car asked a different shop to do the PPI. Well, fun fact, the owner of that shop also had the identical spec 600 LT for sale. And so it passed 3 PPIs, then it goes to the 4th shop to get a PPI, and what do you know, there's an issue with the car. Well, the only reason there was an issue with the car is because the guy was trying to sell him his fucking car. And so, like, there's just so
Did
many.
they actually do something to the car, or they just try to make it look like
They try to swap it.
They tried on our 600 LT. They tried to say there was a water pump issue and that there was this other thing. Well, my dealer didn't catch it. The shop that I had the PPI done originally, which is a McLaren only specialty store, didn't catch it, and McLaren Dallas didn't catch it. So how in the fourth inspection process is it now coming up? And it's just ironic that you have the exact same car for sale that you're trying to sell. You know what I mean? So it's very crooked. There's a lot of crooked shit that goes on.
Bro, I think the automotive industry is like the leading in crook.
Yeah, that's what we try to change. I mean, realistically, we try not. We try to be. Yeah, and we see there's stories of people getting burned all the time. I mean, we have people like it's like if you were hitting a dog like 50 times, you know what I mean? The dog's gonna go when they're by fucking another human. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's the same thing here. So many people get burned, and it sucks.
There's a 570 for sale right now with 8,500 miles on it. There is a hole in the driver's side floor mat where your heel hits.
Yeah.
And the steering wheel is shinier than his head. And it has 8,500 miles on it. And it's priced like an 8,500 mile car.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's no way. And then the other thing that's weird, you tell me if this is weird. This seems weird to me.
Sure.
8576 miles. And then the trip meter is also the exact same. 8576. Like, I feel like everyone resets the trip at some point.
A lot of people, we get a lot in with the same trips that match it, to be honest with you, because some people just don't know. But on something like that,
so that's not as weird. But a hole in the carpet.
Yeah,
I'm talking a legitimate hole.
Yeah. The wear in that car is suspicious, and like that's what a lot of people don't like. You want to feel bad for a lot of people, but at the same time, it's like I was talking with one of my buddies. There's an Aventador that he wants, right? And on the Carfax, if you read it, the water pump has been replaced 3 times in however many miles the car had. And I'm like, dude, you have to look at that. If the water pumps had been replaced 3 times, there's an issue with the car because you don't need a 3 water pumps within 5,000 miles.
No, something's causing that to go bad.
Correct. Yes, and that's what I tried to say. And like a lot of these people, they buy those cars, and it's the same thing. It's like, if you buy a 40,000 mile 570S,
you're asking for it.
I don't understand. Like, how are you upset at anybody, dude? Like,
you're asking
you know what I mean?
Because people don't actually do their own due diligence or even have enough just common sense to go, let me research what could possibly happen. They just see the number, they go, hey, I might be able to get that.
100%.
I do zero due diligence. Never done a PPI. Never ask any questions.
You're a different buyer, though.
Yeah.
Because if something comes back, you're gonna sue them. You're gonna be like, I'll blast you on social media, and at the end of the day,
you're buying the highest stuff.
Yeah, bro.
The biggest thing for me is like they're like, oh, do you want to get a PPI? I'm like, no. You should probably do one because if it comes to me and it's fucked, I'm gonna annihilate you.
Yeah.
But I've never. I mean, bought whatever 18, 20 cars that are 150,000 plus. I've never had an issue.
You'll answer this. What is your worst car buying experience you've ever had? I know you won't sugarcoat this one, so.
The black SVJ was probably one of them, no?
Yeah, I mean, I made that video primarily. So his dad tried to buy a car for me when I was looking for the SVJ, and I don't remember what dealer it was. I think it was in Colorado.
Yeah, or Chicago maybe.
I think it was Colorado.
Gold Coast or what?
And
not Gold Coast.
His dad had the papers signed. Literally had the papers signed, sent the wire already. It just hadn't hit. And they sold the car to somebody else. He already had signed the papers. The delivery guy was there to pick it up.
Yeah.
Sent the wire and everything, and they sold the car.
Mm-hmm. And that happens a lot. Like, it happens a lot.
Well, and so your dad, I was like, send me all the proof, like, that he had, like, signed for it and everything. So I made a video on it and shit on them. And obviously every time I do that, I put their number on there. Like, I'll just click on the call so it pops up nice and clear. And I made a video on it and was like, hey, these people just fucking scammed us. This is what happened. And I was like, if you guys fucking call them and ask, that'd be really bad. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Because I always do it just for like liability perspective, liability sake, whatever the fucking word is. I always say, like, don't call them. That's wrong. And they got 3,500 phone calls first day.
3,500?
Yeah.
There's no way.
I think they had to take their phone down.
Yeah,
your army's that mighty?
They shut down their phones.
You don't understand.
The e-com army's that mighty.
Like, to not be liked by this guy is you're
asking for it.
You're literally fucked. Like, yeah.
Well, I mean, I got 100 phone calls in the first 5 minutes. No one even sees your video. It had like 600 views. I had 100 people call Cario.
Yeah.
Literally, he literally sent me a screenshot of his fucking phone count.
Yeah.
And it was like 96 in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And like the first 3 minutes, you only get like 200 views.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's a crazy.
Your conversion rate is insane.
Yeah.
You really ride or die with e-com. That's crazy, huh?
Mm-hmm. So
it's really ride or die.
They got like 3,500, and then their employees were pissed off because they can't sell cars. Like, it shuts your phones down.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't tell what's an actual lead and who's a buyer and who's just one of your little army.
Well, and then they'll just call and scream. Like someone will just call, and then when they answer, they'll just scream. Yeah. They were all doing that, and so that one was probably one of the worst ones. And then same thing. What was that fucking dealership? Ferrari in St. Louis. I bought my STO from them. I bought an orange STO from them.
I don't remember. I don't think I know this story.
I think that was before you.
Really?
Yeah. So I bought an
still
orange.
seed at that time.
I know. Yeah.
Orange STO.
Like swimming around.
We agreed to the price. I was just gonna buy it cash. I was like, I'll just send you the wire in the morning because it was like 6 p.m. And he sent me the paperwork, whatever, signed it, and then like an hour later, he's like, "Hey, bro, I just sold that car." He offered more, and I was like, "Bro, we literally already did the deal." And I was like, "Hey, just so you know," I was like, you know who I am, so I'm going to do this. Tomorrow morning, you're going to get shit on. I'm just letting you know. And then the GM and the sales manager both texted me, and they said, please do not do that, because it was both their first months. Because that dealership was new. It was only like a year old, and they just replaced all the management. It was their first month, both of them. And they both texted me personally and were like, hey, before you do anything, can we hop on a call with you, and we'll make it worth your while. So they offered me like 2 or 3 allocations, and they invited me to like some special invite that's only for like tailor-made whatever clients, and in exchange for the fuck up. So at least they tried to make it right, so I never shit on them.
Oh, that's
you
good.
didn't?
No.
That's good.
They got lucky, man. They got a lucky one.
And people don't get a lot of people don't understand too is like how frustrating it is to actually get phone calls like that. So like people put leads in. So dealerships have lead rotation, right? So your sales rep. So sales rep 1, say you have 10 leads, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, right? And then there's a rotation. So everybody else has to get another lead before you get a lead. So if somebody calls here, it creates a lead. You have to put it into the system. So if somebody calls me, and that's why, like, I really don't like when people call. Like, listen, I fucking love having an online platform, but some people will call me just to ask for advice.
Right.
Like, bro, like they don't understand that they're actually hurting my performance by calling, because I have to put them in the system now, or it goes to somebody else, and then I'm out of rotation for the next lead. So somebody who actually wants to buy a car, I'm fucked. And that's the thing too, like when you go on cars.com, when you accidentally submit a lead for more information, it goes to me, say you didn't mean to do that, I have to wait 10 more leads to then sell a car again. And that's why like something like that is so intense, because if you're getting these phone calls all the time, you got to put everybody in, no matter if it's real or fake. Transport driver calls me, hey, I'll be there in 20 minutes to pick it up. You have to put it right in the system or it goes to somebody else. Yeah, and then you're fucked on your rotation.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Something about that doesn't make sense to me.
Why?
Because you guys control the system.
Yeah, but
why do you guys do it that way?
Because you have to disperse the leads. It has to be fair to each salesperson.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
The liability for the salesperson.
Yeah, 100%. Like if there are 10 leads come in, each 10 sales rep gets 1 lead. You know what I mean?
But you can't differentiate the call like a transport guy. You're like, hey, this is not a lead.
Well, you put it in. You put it in the system. You mark it bad. Then that's a way to do it. You're good.
Okay.
But you have to put it into the system, or it will populate in somebody else's name, and then they get pissed at you because now they're out of their rotation. So then they have to wait because you fucked up.
So if he wanted to just absolutely tear you apart, he could just blast it, be like, please spam.
Well, and the fun part about me is like when I made the video about the SVJ, they literally their attorney messaged me and was like, hey, I'm going to sue you. And I was like, all right, I'll be waiting. Like I don't care, because you can't do anything. I'm telling you,
he couldn't sue you.
Everything that I'm saying is factual. I'll never lie when I make a video.
Yeah.
And they were like, make a video.
Wait, whose attorney texted you that?
The dealership.
Dealerships.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They
just because you made that video?
Yeah, they'll threaten anything. Why not?
Yeah,
there's
threatening.
a scare factor. That's all.
and I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
So, if I was doing something that was incorrect,
threats are the cheapest option.
Yeah. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna make a video on the fact that you just fucking messaged me. Like, it just gives me more ammo, because it takes me 30 seconds to make a video. I don't edit. I don't fucking do any planning. Nothing. I can make 4 a day. And it'll destroy your dealership. I can do it for 4 years. There's nothing that you can do about it.
Yeah.
So like,
it's true. Like,
I know. That's why it's
true.
funny. I love it.
Yeah, because it's technically like
Kevin Kunze can take down your dealership.
Yeah.
I mean, really though, you can.
Yeah.
Like when I made that video about Cario, and I don't have anything against Jacob. I like Jacob a lot. Me and Jacob are friends. But the thing with that is, Like, I made that video saying, like, hey, they haven't paid me. 15 other people started making videos on that. There was no, like, the mass Cario hate started after I made that first video. Because once 400,000
Trendsetter.
I mean, it's not really a trendsetter. It just gives other people confidence. They're like, hey, that shit happened to me too. Right. And then everyone else started doing it, right? It's bad when someone comes forward and talks shit on you. Like, no matter what, because no matter what, if I make that video, it's going to get 100,000 views.
That was the whole idea behind the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Do you Me Too'd Cario?
Isn't that kind of crazy, though, that 15 people had that happen to them, and they're just like, what am I going to do?
I mean, he's not doing anything wrong. He waits for the title to come in. That's a lot of dealerships do that.
But the fact
I
that
don't
they
do that. But.
Oh, you don't?
No.
You would for normal clients. You're lying.
I'm not lying. I think people, because you have to remember this, the reason that and I'm still upset at him for not selling me the SVJ, because he just sold the SVJ, and then he said that he had to take a. Would you say you had to take a fucking?
Well, my thing was like, once I decide on something and I just want to like get rid of it, it has to be gone like that day. I literally sold it within 15 minutes of making that decision, and like your dad's gonna want to like shop it around and do all this shit, and you know I love your dad, you know that, but
yeah.
Like, I don't want to fucking, like, in my head, it has to be gone now or I'm going to switch up.
Right.
So, like, I knew...
Because you're indecisive.
I knew Jacob would give me an instant offer, and yes, I could have gotten a lot more. I don't really care. It's because, no matter what, when I sell that car, I owe that deduction back anyway. So if I lose money, it's all the same to me. So it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. So I just wanted it gone, and I knew he would give me an instant offer. I didn't know he was going to take a month to pay me, or that would have been a different story. But
once you if you have because he had I like buying cars with payoffs, because when a dealer issues the payoff, it's my car. Like, I can't there's no case where the dealer issues the payoff and then the title goes back to the client, or you know what I mean. There's nothing like that. Once Earth Motorcars sends in a $500,000 payoff or $600,000 payoff on a Lamborghini or Ferrari, it's my car, and I have the signed document saying that you authorize the payoff release. So that's why I'm cool with paying people their equity, because the car is mine.
Right.
So even if you wanted to take it back, you can't. You're fucked. It's my car, and the bank knows to send the title to me, and it's going to have Earth Motor Cars on the title. So, like, in that instance, realistically, like, say it was somebody else too, I wouldn't have wired them their equity immediately. It would have been a lot faster than a month or whatever it took. But I would have probably sent you, we have these things called positive paychecks, where let's say you have a $700,000 car, $500,000 to pay off, I issue the payoff. Your $200,000 is a check, and unless I get the car first, because I want to inspect the car, still make sure it's solid, you know what I mean? But the positive pay is really cool, because I can send you a check. You can't cash it until I pick it up. As soon as that car is on a trailer, I click a button, you can go cash your check. So you have your money, but it's pending me picking the car up. So you can't take the $200,000 and run. You know what I mean? And even though it's my car.
Paycheck.
Positive pay. Only a few dealers have it. Yep. Positive pay.
How do you get it?
You just have to be at a super established dealer, realistically.
So this is a bank product then?
Yes, it's a bank product. Yeah. So like DuPont Registry, Give Me the VIN, they all do the same thing. But their procedure's way, way different. They have to have the car picked up physically there, then they send you their check. After their inspection, you can cash it. With us, it's like we have more faith, which we probably shouldn't have, because people lie all the time. We have more faith in people that they're describing it properly, and we ask for a bunch of stuff ahead of time. But yeah, it's really, really cool, because it lets you have the power of having the money, but you can't scum me if you wanted to.
There's a balance there too. I think if you go too far being non-lenient versus too lenient, there's a balance.
100%.
There's a humanity aspect to being the dealership experience that you have to do.
100%. Yeah.
We gonna do the questions or what?
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's run it up.
You got time for our guest questions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First question: what's the most overrated car today?
The most overrated car today is a GT4 RS.
I respect that. I could kiss you for that answer right now.
Is a GT4 RS. It is definitely it's not. I don't think they're really worth $400,000, to be honest with you. But are they worth a lot of money? Yeah, but not $400,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you still own one.
I still own one.
most overrated car, it's either a 3RS or an SVJ Roadster.
So
Really?
You really hate that car now, huh?
The Roadster, I've always hated it. I made videos talking shit on that car long before I ever bought one. I could send you the video. I'm like, this is a piece of shit. It drives like ass, which is all true. You don't buy that car because you like it. You buy that car because other people like it. And I'm very, very firm on that. If there was no hype behind it, people didn't get excited about it, they would be worth nothing because they drive like shit. They fucking break.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Roadster. It's not even a fucking convertible. It's literally a T-top. You just pop that shit off, and you're paying an extra $200,000 for that? Are you fucking kidding me?
Even the pre-facelift Aventadors, 2014 Aventadors, dude. If you've driven, they're like miserable to drive.
They're literally shit boxes, bro.
But it's not even like oh, it's a raw car. No, it's not a raw car. It just genuinely doesn't fucking drive good. It's actually just not a good car. like just being real.
So what causes such the desirable driving experience that car has? The sound?
The sound, realistically. People love the single clutch. I fucking can't stand them. And then they're like, well, you've never really driven. And I'm like, I've driven a fair,
To have one supercar and it's single clutch, have a couple and have one single clutch lineup, that's the fire.
They're fun to drive for 15 minutes.
Exactly. Like on a 1 day a week thing, take an SVJ, that's perfect. Because I say the same thing about the 812. Like if you had to give me just an ownership, I'm picking the 812 all day. But if it was one drive, one chance, any Aventador over the 812.
Yeah, I agree.
What's the most underrated car today?
On terms of just in general, like it's undervalued or underrated, like it's slept on.
Whatever you think your interpretation is. Dude. It can go both ways.
For me, the most underrated car, I think, is probably the SF90. I think if you're talking about like how that car drives, the suspension, the power, the tech in it, everything, SF90, the way that I built mine was top 2, if not number 1 cars. If it had no problems, it would be number 1 by a mile. I loved everything about that car. It just, the depreciation on it was way too much for me to keep it. And also they had a little too many problems for me.
This is definitely the CT5V Blackwing is one of the most underrated cars as well. Like just people just don't know about them, and that's the crazy part about it.
This is an enthusiast car.
Yeah,
is what this
but
is.
Dude, it's you put fucking a pulley on it, and you're at 1,000 horsepower
like that.
And that's what people don't get. Like you see all these crazy built ZL1s, you see these crazy built C7 Z06s. It's the same fucking motor. It's the same car. And like, I just don't know why people haven't done more shit to them. To be honest with you,
I think they'll gain popularity.
I think so too. I mean, we can't keep them. Like I was saying, they sell like I think people are starting to figure out what they are. But like you can get some of them for like $85,000. It's so much money for the car.
So was it better to just get a ZL1 for 45?
Well, what if you want 4 doors? You know what I mean? That's the
What do they say about 4 doors?
I don't know.
You can fit more. You can fit more kids in the back.
4 doors, more horse.
Yeah,
and you get diamond stitch seats.
Yeah, dude, you have fucking
it's a nicer
bucket
car.
seats. Yeah, you have bucket seats. You have track data recorders in some of these cars. I mean, they're fucking ready to go.
Yeah,
and they sound great stock with the valves open too. Like they're fucking.
For sure,
those. You can tell it's an 8-cylinder.
Yeah, the sound. They rip. All right, last question. You got a 3-car garage. The parameter. It's only 3 cars. That's all you get. You can't stack a bunch of SUVs in this garage. You get 1 car can be over $1 million. 1 car under $1 million, and then 1 car has to be an SUV.
No budget.
We just gave you the budget. Did you hear
We
that?
said over $1 million. Can it be 12?
Hang on.
Yeah. It can
It can be whatever. The over $1 million is no budget. 1 car, no budget. 1 car under $1 million, 1 SUV.
And you're sticking with that. With that.
Those are the only 3 cars you have to do everything you need to do.
That's easy. So 3 cars over $1 million, going to be the AMG 1. Not even close.
Okay.
SUV is going to be
Mercedes
the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, and it was a supercar under $1 million, 812 GTS.
Can I do a Raptor R, or it has to be an SUV?
You can do Raptor R.
Do Raptor R for the SUV/truck. Under $1 million supercar, I'm doing a 48 Pista. And then over $1 million, I'm doing. I mean, realistically, probably a Pagani Huayra, probably.
I respect that.
Yeah, probably just kind of like a fuck you car.
Yeah, kit car.
Yeah. Mercedes kit car.
I could make a Pagani for you for about $400,000.
Is that from your suppliers in Alibaba? Mm-hmm. Dude, let's fucking run it up right now.
There's like a lime green BC right now.
My bad, yo.
We're in Vietnam now.
Yeah.
I literally did. So you can make the mold. So you make a car mold. $35,000 is what they charge you for the car mold.
Is this for real?
Dead serious.
Fuck.
And then for a car like that, full carbon, you're looking at like 250,000.
Yeah.
That's landed.
Yeah.
And then for the engine and everything, you're at like another 150, 200,000.
But you don't have the craftsmanship.
You don't have the
You
craftsmanship
have
in
the
it.
craftsmanship.
You don't
have the
understand. It's
craftsmanship.
enthusiasm.
You still need a
You don't-
chassis, no?
Yeah.
What chassis are you using?
I'll fucking pull one off a Honda Civic, dude. Who gives a shit? Shit's gonna
Ultimate
break
flex.
anyway.
We just
Yeah.
put you guys on game if you want to flex.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way to do
I
it.
would say, once start seeing these
Yeah.
things just
Wait.
pop up, bro.
Everybody has a fucking Pagani now.
Spend $300,000 and you can get your own
Yeah.
kit Pagani.
Yeah.
That's a clip.
Same car.
I mean, Paganis are kit cars anyway.
Yeah.
They are. By definition, they are.
Italian kit car.
They're using a Mercedes engine.
He's got it's an econ point, but he has some validity to the point.
I agree.
It's a
No,
stretched
what,
econ
what,
point.
what
but-
chassis are they using?
I don't fucking know.
A kit car is a car on a existing chassis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
So they take a car that's usually like a Volkswagen Golf. They rip
Yeah,
the
you
car
just
off the
school
chassis.
econ? That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about, baby. Yeah.
Kit car has to have a pre-existing
Well,
VIN.
Fuck
you
Texas.
would look into that, dude. What the fuck?
This is the encyclopedia.
Yeah, I get the point to a certain degree. I understand.
Yeah,
Fuck
No.
like
Texas.
for me, like, because my wife ran Pagani's social media for almost 10 years. So like I know, and that's why like I'm not gonna say, because she's friends, like Horacio follows her on Instagram. Like I'm not gonna like
Weird
shit
flex.
on the, yeah. I'm not gonna like shit on the brand from that side, because it is a cool brand.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, they are still kit cars. Like,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because comparative
I
to
also
other
get what
brands,
you're saying.
like
Yeah.
what Koenigsegg does
Yeah.
in comparison, like I get what you're saying.
like
Yeah.
the speed records,
Yeah.
the 0 to 350 to 0.
All from them.
Yeah, like Koenigsegg,
Crazy.
Bugatti, like at least they do like innovative shit. You never
Yeah.
see like Pagani trying that. It's Pagani is an art piece,
I
and,
agree
and
with
nothing
this.
more than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
They're not trying to push the boundaries on performance
Yeah.
by any means.
Yeah.
It's a
flex
V12
hypercar.
art piece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I'm
yeah.
excited for the new hypercar companies. I'm a huge Zinger fan.
I don't know how long a lot of those new hypercar companies will last, though.
The
Realistically,
new ones, I don't think they'll last. But Zinger,
Yeah,
that thing
Zinger's
is here to
pretty
stay,
badass.
bro.
The
I
competition's
promise you.
it's so tough.
They're
Trying to
about to
sell a
dominate,
$3 million car is difficult.
Yeah.
They're gonna dominate, bro. Like if you see their back end infrastructure, how they make the car,
Yeah.
it is mental,
Yeah.
bro. It's mental.
I
But
believe
yeah.
it.
We're here in Dallas. That's been a great episode. You guys see some of the favorites.
Come on now.
bro, I genuinely love how there's just people walking
I
around.
know.
We're gonna go slang some whips right now,
Yeah.
guys. We're Supercar Connection, and we're out.